getting a second nail was a bigger locker room for us.
Right.
Getting a second nail. You know, you had one nail there to hang your shorts on. If we got a second nail.
Or an additional pair of shoes halfway through the season,
oh, my goodness, yeah. We were begging for socks at one point.
At Southern Nazarene, an extra turkey sandwich was a big deal.
And now these guys are, you know, you average double digits at a mid-major school. You're going to probably get $1 million the next season to play at a Power 4. So it's just a different world that we're living in nowadays. And I know it's hard. And I don't envy any of our coaches. They've done such a good job. And you know, it's a nonstop deal. There's no off season anymore. These guys are always continuing, you know, try to obviously make this year's team better, but they're looking for the next. You got guys that you need to replace that are on this floor right now warming up.
All time, this is the 138th meeting between these old Big 12, Big 8 foes, the Colorado Buffaloes. The Sooners have a decided advantage, 88-49. Last time these two teams played, you got to go back 15 years. The Sooners and Buffaloes haven't played since January of 2011. Cade Davis was the leading scorer when OU beat Colorado 67-60. This is only the second time ever that these two schools have met in the postseason. They played each other in the NIT semifinals back in 1991 at Madison Square Garden. Jeff Webster went for 24 points as Oklahoma defeated Colorado on that night 88-78 before losing to Stanford in the NIT championship game. So we had two teams, two programs very familiar with each other, but it's been a long time. Sooner Basketball's pregame show is presented by Dos Equis, the official import beer of OU Athletics. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll lay out the bracket for you here in Las Vegas as we get underway in the college basketball crown. This is Sooner Basketball from Learfield.
Sooner fans, getting ready for game day starts with Pizza Hut. Bring the flavor everyone can agree on with the $10 Big New Yorker, a massive foldable pizza made to feed the whole crew. It's perfect for watch parties, post-game hangs, and busy sports weekends when everyone's hungry, because game day traditions go hand in hand with Pizza Hut tradition. So whether you're cheering at the stadium or gathered with family and friends, fuel your Sooners spirit with the official pizza of the Sooners. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Used Ford trucks. We have more because we give you more for your trade at Bob Moore Ford. In fact, we have over 30 used trucks in stock right now. F-150s, F-250s, F-350s, whatever you're looking for. We have the used Ford truck for you. Choose from XLTs, Lariats, King Ranches, and Platinums. Get the used Ford truck you want at the affordable price you need. Only at Bob Moore Ford at I-35 and Southeast 89th Street or online at bobmooreford.com.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Looking for transportation to and from sporting events, birthday parties, corporate events, and fun nights around the town? Backstage Limo has you covered. With a company mission to provide Oklahomans with an unsurpassed transportation service that is safe, professional, on time, and clean. It's a must for this athletic season and all year round. Book now at prestigevips.com or call 405-590-2452.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Two things: communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. All right, Wildcats on 3. 1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Tip off your game day experience in the heart of the city at the Omni Oklahoma City, where luxury meets Sooner spirit. Fuel up before the game at OKC Tap House, our lively sports bar serving fan favorites and cold brews. Or unwind post-game by the fire pit with skyline views from our rooftop pool and terrace. Just steps from Scissortail Park, Bricktown, and all the excitement the city has to offer. Whether you're rallying for a win or celebrating a buzzer beater, make the Omni OKC your home court advantage. Book your stay today at omnihotels.com. Omni Oklahoma City. Stay like a champion.
Sooners and Buffaloes coming up tonight in the college basketball crown opener. It's time for our look at the Scoreboard Central presented by Coca-Cola. No scores to share with you. I will say OU baseball and softball begin SEC play tomorrow. Softball hosting Kentucky at Love's Field. That's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday series. They've had a game time change already. The Friday game will now be at 1 o'clock in Norman. Baseball hosting Alabama starting tomorrow night at Kimry Family Stadium. Also a Thursday, Friday, Saturday series. Here, the bracket for the college basketball crown. OU Colorado game 1. Game 2 later tonight. Baylor will take on Minnesota. Winner of those two games will play on Saturday. Other side of the bracket gets underway tomorrow. Stanford against West Virginia. Then Rutgers will face Creighton. Semifinals will move to T-Mobile Arena, as I knew, but these guys did not. They'll play those games at T-Mobile Arena. Actually, it's the other way around. I just learned this 30 seconds ago. Semifinals for OU, if they're in them, 12:30 Saturday afternoon. Championship game will be at 4:30 Central Time on Easter Sunday for whoever's in that. Take a break. Our pregame chat with Porter Moser coming up next here in Las Vegas as we get set for Oklahoma and Colorado in the college basketball crown. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Here we go. Homeland brings savings and Sooner W's home all season long. Homeland is your go-to for all game day essentials. From tailgating treats to armchair game day snacks, we've got everything you need. Order now and enjoy the freshness and savings Homeland is known for. Hassle-free.
Looking for a dealership that puts you first? At Fowler Honda, we pride ourselves on offering a hassle-free car buying experience. With our staff, you'll find the perfect new or certified pre-owned vehicle in no time. Plus, with competitive pricing and flexible financing options, driving off in your dream Honda is easier than ever. Come visit us at Fowler Honda today, where great service and your next vehicle are waiting.
Want to have a cool summer? Well, get ready now. Tune up your summer comfort and savings with an AC tune-up from OG&E. And the coolest thing? It's available at no out-of-pocket cost to you. An AC tune-up will reduce your cooling costs, make your home more comfortable, and boost your AC unit's energy efficiency by up to 30%. How cool is that? Sign up today at oge.com/efficiency and stay cool all summer long.
Hey College Hoops fans, it's sideline reporter Molly McGrath teaming up with Evan Williams Bourbon to welcome you to Bourbon Nation, the home of game day spirit. From the couch to courtside, Evan Williams is with you for every tip-off and buzzer beater. Because we might be divided by the score, but we're united by the pour. Find a bottle near you at evanwilliams.com and make this extra-aged Kentucky bourbon a part of your game day tradition. Go Sooners! Evan Williams Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Bardstown, Kentucky, 43% alcohol by volume, must be 21 plus, enjoy responsibly.
We are OU Health, the overcomers of I'm out of options. The only answer to what do I do now? When others say too late, OU Health says, let's go. This is a promise to all 77 counties that you have someone on your side, working, fighting, wrestling. Someone who will never quit, never back down. OU Health. Never done, never outdone.
Welcome back to Vegas. It's opening night of the college basketball crown, OU in Colorado, and it's time for our pregame interview with Porter Moser, brought to you by Brahms. Coach, first off, what have the last 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks, been like as you guys try to prepare for this?
Well, the beginning of the first 3 weeks was Selection Sunday, and that was a very hard night for these guys, for us, for everyone as a program, fans ever included, to watch us play great basketball down the stretch, turning it from the streak we had and to fall one short. So, you know, you had a choice. It's a very hard choice in the emotion, and but these guys, to come play in the Crown with these teammates, the momentum that they love. We have a great close-knit group. To be able to have some guys, it's their last college game. So to come play 2 more weeks and practice, there's been a lot of joy in practice after the initial hurt. Because in life, you have a choice. How are you going to react when it doesn't happen your way? And these guys have made the choice of, let's just be all in. Let's go as hard as we can. Let's do it the right. And these practices have had a lot of joy. Now, we'll see. It's a long time off. Yeah. But it's been a good 2 weeks. It's been good therapy for us to be together.
Do you sense the buy-in? Have you felt buy-in from these guys? They want to be here and they want to win this thing?
100%. I told them the very first practice, I said, you guys, if we don't have accountability from me, it's not going to work. I'm still going to coach you and make you block out. And I tell you what, the effort, I haven't had to coach effort, all this. These guys have been locked in. We've had high-energy workouts. And we'll see, when you take this kind of time off. But the momentum, but how you get your momentum back is guarding, and that's where we left off, playing our best defense of the year. We fell short that Arkansas game, that third game, and it was rewatching that game as many times as I did. It was just, A-Cuff was just spectacular. But our defense, that's something that no matter how much time you take off, our confidence has got to be there, defending tonight.
The unique element of this event is the purse that they're playing for at the end of this. I'm just curious, from a motivation perspective, that's different. Is it something that you guys have talked about? How big of a motivation is it?
I did in the beginning when I was explaining to what it was. There are a couple of reasons I was saying, one, look at what Nebraska did, kind of relying on some guys that are going to be back next year, talking to them. Nebraska was outspoken that they played in it. They had a handful of guys that got some playing time and did some things, and Central Florida was the other team that was in championship. Then the way they're running this has been completely first class, and we did talk about it. I mean, you guys got a chance to make this extra money, and this is, you guys, in real life, I mean, everybody out there knows, like I'm going through, I got kids getting their first job out of college, and everyone knows has been there, and to make the money they can make winning this tournament, it's very unique to do this, and we talked about it at the beginning of the week.
No Dayton Forsythe for the event. You played without him some this year, but how big of a loss is that for you?
Dayton, obviously he was so good for us when he came back. Helped it just energy-wise, and it just didn't make sense. He could have played. He would have played NCAA tournament and all that, and just made the decision if he could go ahead and get it, it's going to help the back end of his recovery about 2 to 3 weeks. So made that decision, but with that is opportunity. I mean, Kawal Atox had a really good week of practice, and then we're going to explore double bigs with Kai Rogers and Kirill. So those are our hands on deck. But Kawal's going to have an opportunity to play. He's had a really good week of practice, guarding and defending and rebounding, so that's where those minutes are going to go.
All right, finally, tell us about Colorado. What's the game plan against these guys?
Colorado, they got their point guard, Barrington Hargis, is makes them go. 15 a game. He's going to have high usage tonight. That's going to be the thing. They got some really good wings that can offense around. They're missing a couple guys. So with that said, you got some guys coming out with everything they got to prove themselves. That's what happened in Nebraska last year. And so we get defending. We got to rebound. We got to rebound against them. Their guards rebound. Got a big thing for us. But I just think we can run. And that's going to be a big part of what we can do. I just think our bigs can outrun their bigs. Mo, Tay, and Darion. Really good transition for us has got to be tonight.
I lied. I got one more question. This arena, it's kind of cool to play here. The historic boxing matches and everything that's taken place here. Have you thought about that at all?
I actually have, because I've been here for some of this. So it was funny when I walked in. When you walk in and you go around the corridor, there's posters of autographs of every musician that played in here. Yeah. And I remember I used to be a complete parrot head. I went to Jimmy Buffett from middle of high school all the way on. And I was here recruiting, and Megan and I went over to the Buffett concert. And one of the first things is the Buffett big old thing from that night. Then you're looking at the boxing matches that have been here. Pacquiao was just here last year. The musicians, every music lover could walk around here and just see one after another. Historic venue. Really cool that we're playing in here tonight.
Go get him, Coach.
All right, man.
Pre-game interview with Porter Moser, as always, brought to you by Brahms. Kev will have his keys to victory when we come back here in Las Vegas. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
UC Riverside transfer led the Big 12 in assist-to-turnover ratio there this year, averaging 14 a game. Kev, you've got Hargress in your Buffalo spotlight.
Sooners got to slow him down. He's going to be hunting for shots tonight, hunting for baskets. What he's going to do is bring across half court. You got to stay in the plug, got to stay in the gap. Don't let him split you. Don't let him get anything easy.
He had 18 against OSU last time out in the Big 12 tournament. And 50, Elijah Malone, 6'10", grad student, Grace College transfer from LaGrange, Indiana, two-time NAIA All-American, averages 4 points a game. Again for the Buffs, 0 Inman, 5 Sanders, 11 Holland, 24 Hargress, and 50 Malone. Let's pause quickly, 10 seconds for station ID. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield. It's time now for the Sooner starting five, brought to you by Bronze Ice Cream and Dairy Stores, farm fresh for over 50 years. The Oklahoma Sooners out of the SEC, seeking their 20th win of the year. They're 19-15. Head coach Porter Moser in his 5th season. Same starting five as all year. The one of only 3 teams in the country with the same starting five for every game. Xavier Brown, Mo McGee, Nigel Pack, Tay Davis, and Darion Reed. Kev, you've got Nigel in your spotlight tonight.
Watching him shoot, it's just like he never missed a beat, Toby. I mean, he's making so many shots from around the arc, which is going to be important tonight. He's got to be the guy that knocks down a ton of shots, leading scorer for the Sooners.
If he makes 3 3-pointers tonight, he will have made more 3-pointers than any player to ever wear an OU uniform. He's made 426. Umoja Gibson made 428 in his career. Again for the Sooners, 1 Brown, 5 Wiggy, 9 Pack, 13 Davis, 35 Reed. Tonight's officials, Mike Roberts, Mike Littlewood, and Jason Garrettson. Starting lineups brought to you by Bronze Ice Cream and Dairy Stores, farm fresh for over 50 years. This has been the Sooner Basketball Pregame Show, presented by Dos Equis, the official import beer of OU Athletics. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Both teams have been introduced. Both teams are on the court. Sooners in the crimson jerseys tonight. They'll move to the basket to our left, to TV left as well, if you're watching on FS1 tonight. Colorado in the white unis with Buffs in gold outlined in black across their chest. They'll move to the basket to our right here in the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. First round played here. The semifinals and championship will be played at the T-Mobile Center, where the Las Vegas Knights hockey team plays their games. That'll be on Saturday. It'll be Mo McGee to jump center against Elijah Malone, and we are awaiting Tim Brando and Jim Jackson to shut up so we can play basketball here. Yeah.
Got to wait on TV. Those TV guys.
TV guys are the worst. The college basketball crown. Reminder, lose this game, you get nothing. Win this game, and you're in the money. The team that wins this event will split $300,000. The team that finishes second gets $100,000, and the 2 teams that lose in the semifinals get $50,000 each. That'll be split among this year's team. So the guys on the court playing for dollars in their pockets. Radio crew, we got a little voucher for some concession stand goodies, which is not nothing. We'll take it.
That's right. Have you seen the price of anything at this concession stand?
I have not. Am I going to need multiple vouchers?
Yeah, probably.
Have you played in this arena?
No.
Maybe in your New Mexico days.
No, we came out here quite a bit.
Here we go. Ball's in the air. Opening tip is controlled by the Sooners, and we are underway in the college basketball crown. Tay Davis gives to Nigel Pack. And now Xavier Brown around to pick. Gives to Mo down the lane. In traffic. Kick out. Nigel fires a 3-pointer. Missed it back iron. And the Buffaloes rebound. Josiah Sanders pushing the other way into traffic. Back to Sanders up high. Sooners pick him up in a man. First Colorado possession. Point guard Hargress gets his first touch out on the logo at midcourt. Right side pass to Inman into the post to big Elijah Malone. Backing on Mo. into the paint. Turnaround left-hand hook shot is good for Elijah Malone. And it's 2-0 Buffs.
Yeah, he's a big old post player. You cannot let him get that deep. That left-handed jump hook's too easy for him.
6'10", 270. Tay Davis to the rack. The left-handed finish from the right side is good, and we're tied at 2.
Yeah, Tay's been really good. Good to see him not only bring the ball across half court, but make a play from the wing, go all the way to the rim and lay it in.
Hargress back to Inman for a left wing 3 try. That's too hard. Rebound tapped out. Xavier Brown's got it. Sooners run 3-on-3. Brown to Nigel. He'll fire a 3 right side this time. In and out. And on the rebound, a foul called on Colorado, as I think Malone gave Mo a shove. Now the foul's going to be on Holland instead, trying to keep Mo off the offensive glass. First foul of the night is on Colorado. Game tied at 2. 18:49 to go first half. X baseline inbounds. Sooners in crimson. Nigel in the corner. He's going to shoot his 3rd 3 of the game already. In and out. No good. He's 0 for 3.
Well, they've all been really good shots right there. And he shot the ball so well in the warm-ups. I don't blame him for pulling the trigger.
Hargress to Inman. Cross-court Holland. Looking in the post. Gets it in there. Turnaround hook shot this time. Rolls around and off. And Mo McGee's got the rebound. Both big guys wearing white headbands tonight going head-to-head. Game still tied at 2. X. Flip pass corner to Davis. Tay brings it inside the arc. Back at his man into the post. Turnaround shot in the lane. Short. Got deep but left it short. And the Buffaloes have the board.
Yeah, I thought Tay got hit on the wrist on that shot right there, but the referees didn't give it to him. He's got to play through the contact.
Hargress double teamed. Gets rid of it to Malone. The big guy doesn't want to shoot it from 3. They work it around to Inman. His drive is cut off. Sanders in the corner now. Gets deep, step through in traffic, throws it behind his head to Tay Davis. Turnover. Back the other way. Darion's got a runway to the rim, and he's hacked. Malone fouled him to keep him from dunking it. And Reed will go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a good foul by the Colorado player. I mean, Darion Reed running the floor is so important in a game like this. You got to get out in transition, Toby. That's what I was talking about in the pregame. You got to make those passes across half court. You can't dribble it across half court every possession.
Now, Darion led the Sooners in free throw attempts on the season with 151. No surprise he's the first guy to get to the line tonight. Wearing some new shoes. First one is good.
Yeah, you got several of the guys in new shoes.
Darion's are blue. X's are orange. Tay has yellow, neon yellow shoes.
And Nigel has, would you call that multicolored?
Yep, multicolored.
Yep.
Sure. Are they the same kind? Are these Jordans? They're different colored?
They're Nike Air.
Nike Air, okay. Both free throws good. 4-2 OU. Inman to Hargress. Yet to take a shot. Hargress cut off by Davis. Splits defenders. Finds it into the corner. Inman will shoot an open 3, and he hit it. Ian Inman, a freshman, puts Colorado in front 5-4. First three-pointer of the night for either team.
Yeah, you don't want to leave these guys, these shooters open. Colorado has a couple of players that hadn't played as many minutes because they hadn't just played behind guys. They're getting looks now.
Mo down on the block, got open, bakes it up too hard. He missed it. Good pass from Reed to Mo, but he missed the bunny. Buffs have the ball in a 1-point lead. Sanders, right side handoff, Hargress. Hargress gets a pick, uses it, tries to turn the corner, cut off, shoots a long 2-pointer, and knocked the bottom out of that one. Hargress makes it 7 for Colorado.
When
Tough contested, too.
Yeah, that was a hard shot, and he knocked it down. When he comes over those ball screens, you have to have the big guy up there up top with him. Do not let him get open look.
Nigel on the right side of the floor, slip past Mo down the lane to the rim, and he got fouled. Free throws coming for Mo McGee. That little slip pass so effective. Sanders called for the foul. That's 3 fouls on Colorado already. First on Josiah Sanders. Free throws coming for Mo McGee. 65% on the year. First one is no good. Back iron miss. And 3 Colorado subs enter the game. Alon McKaylee checks in, as does Andrew Crawford and Felix Caceres. Second foul shot for Mo, and settles in. There's his first point. That makes it 7-5. Sooners now will sub 3. Jadon Jones, Koala Tok, and Kai Rogers all enter with 16:43 to go first half. Kowal did not play in the last 7 games of the season, but he is in before the first media timeout here in Las Vegas. 7-5 Colorado. Hargress to McKaylee. McKaylee, one dribble, walked, no call. Back to Hargress for a three-pointer left side. No good. Side iron glance. Rebound is off the stanchion, and it was last touched by Darion Reed. So it'll be Colorado basketball.
Rebounds are important, too. Sooners are doing a really good job defending, guarding these guys. Now, Colorado's making some shots, but they're going to, as they start to miss them, make sure you are coming down with those rebounds, especially those defensive rebounds.
7-5 Buffs. 16:23 to go first half. Hargress, the inbounder, to McKaylee. Gives it up high to Holland. Looks low, can't find anybody. Back to Hargress. Hargress 30 feet out, guarded by Jadon Jones. Now the double team comes. He gets rid of it. Right side pass, Caceres into the corner. Holland. 4 on the shot clock. Holland drives Reed to the block, and he's fouled on his way up. Either Rogers or Reed going to be called for this. Looks like it's going to be on Kai. And Colorado will have their first free throws of the night with 16:05 to go till halftime.
Those late clock situations, you got to know time, how much time's left on that shot clock. You don't want to foul a guy with 4 seconds. I know Colorado put their head down and just went all the way to the basket right there. Try not to foul that guy. Make him take a tough two.
Jalen Holland makes the first. He's only a 54% foul shooter on the year. Had 12 points against Arizona in their next to last game of the season. Second free throw's no good. Darion Reed high for the board. Sooner basketball. X will bring it up. Oh, you down 3, 8-5. Gives to Rogers, back to X on the wing. He'll drive it. Got deep, kick corner, open. Reed for 3 in the tie. Missed it. Kai Rogers high, fights for the rebound, and he's fouled. Good job by the freshman on the boards. Coming up with the offensive rebound and drawing the foul. I think it was on Hargress. It is on Hargress, his first 4th team foul. So it'll be Sooner basketball when we come back. 8-5, Colorado leads at 15:48 to go until halftime here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's night 1 of the college basketball crown. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, fan-fueled, athlete-focused. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
When the thunder rolls in this spring, Riverwind is where you want to be.
Enjoy classic table games like blackjack and roulette.
Or your choice of nearly 3,000 of your favorite electronic games.
We'll bring the best food, drinks, and service right to your seat.
We're giving away $80,000 in rain or shine riches every Friday in April.
So play with your wild card all month long, and you could win big.
Only at Riverwind Casino.
Hey, college hoops fans, it's sideline reporter Molly McGrath teaming up with Evan Williams Bourbon to welcome you to Bourbon Nation, the home of game day spirit. From the couch to courtside, Evan Williams is with you for every tip-off and buzzer beater. Because we might be divided by the score, but we're united by the pour. Find a bottle near you at evanwilliams.com and make this extra-aged Kentucky bourbon a part of your game day tradition. Go Sooners! Evan Williams Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Bardstown, Kentucky, 43% alcohol by volume, must be 21 plus, enjoy responsibly.
Two Ponies Bourbon and Only One Vodka, locally handcrafted by Wanderfolk Distillery, the officially licensed spirit of Oklahoma athletics. Riverwind Casino's gaming floor has nearly 3,000 of your favorite games, complemented by a variety of bars, restaurants, and the best live music in the metro. It's no surprise that Riverwind Casino is the official entertainment destination of OU athletics. Kev?
Thanks, Drake. 15:48 to go here in the first half, and you can tell it's been about 19 days since the Sooners have played a ball game. I mean, they're just rusty. 0 for their last 5 from the field. Hadn't scored no field goals in the last over 3 minutes, and so they just hadn't made shots here. I don't know when's the last time the Sooners have gone to their first media timeout with only 5 points on the board. So they'll make shots. I'm not worried about that. They'll come down and make shots.
It's the nerves of the college basketball crown, Kev. It's the pressure they're feeling right now.
Yeah. And I don't blame them. I mean, you do want to win this ball game, especially this one. Once you get this one under your belt, you feel like you can take it from
you're
there.
getting some cash.
Yeah. Well, these guys they're playing good, and Colorado's playing good. This is going to be a good basketball game. I hope Colorado can stay out of foul trouble so they can keep some of those guys on the floor. I mean, because they're already thin, and if they lose those guys, how thin can they get? So, but the Sooners doing a good job crashing the glass, making Colorado, pick them up early to get them off of the glass. But again, that was one of the things that we talked about pregame. Get yourself some second chance opportunities. Don't just settle for missing one shot.
I do need to correct one thing. The lone OU foul called in this game so far was on Darion Reed. I said Kai Rogers. The official put a 3 and a 5 up, and I thought that he meant 8, and he meant 35. So that's on me. Darion Reed has the foul. It's Sooner basketball out of the timeout, down 8-5. Watching Hargress, I get a lot of Elijah Harkless. Watching him
from
play.
his game, yeah. I think like Michi Johnson from South Carolina, the way he put up a bunch of shots and handled the basketball. He's that type of player.
Reed posted up into the paint, kick corner, a talk for a 3, in and out, no good. Kai Rogers had his hands on the rebound but couldn't corral it as it goes into the Colorado cheerleaders.
The first open look that the Sooners had, Nigel Pack hit it back rim. The next 3 or 4 have all rattled in and out. So the Sooners
tight rims here?
I guess. I didn't get any shots in today. Did you get any shots in at shooting around?
I did not, no.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make the guys feel bad. Sometimes that happens. Hargress brings it up, 8-5 Colorado. McKaylee hands to Holland curling. He's at the elbow. Get cut off by Jadon Jones. Back to McKaylee. High dribble handoff. Caceres to the block. Double team comes. Back to McKaylee. McKaylee got stripped by Xavier Brown. McKaylee got it back. Reach in. Stolen away by Itak. Now it's knocked out of bounds by Colorado. And the Sooners force a turnover.
Yeah, really good defense that possession. You saw guys help each other, help the helper even off of those passes and that top ball screen there. You got to continue to move your feet, play defense with your feet. Although you can get deflections with your hands, play defense by moving your feet.
OU 1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3 to start this one. Xavier Brown, he'll try a three-pointer up top. Missed it. Tap around for the rebound. Hargress comes out of there with it for Colorado. On the run, 3-on-2, right side. Holland blocked by Jadon Jones, and it goes out of bounds off Jadon.
How good has he been getting those blocks over to those taller players and just almost takes it right out of his hands in midair.
His blocks come from behind. Nobody sees him coming, and they are theatrical. It'll be Colorado basketball. Tay Davis back. Nigel Pack back. You got Pack, Davis, Rogers, Atak, and Jones on the court in crimson. Inbounds McKaylee. 8-5 Colorado leads it. Hands to Hargress, curling up on the logo. Drifts right side, corner pass. Caceres. Pull-up jumper, Inman from the free throw line. Back iron twice and off. And Koala Tak's got the board. Sooners bring it up down 3. Ice cold to start this game. Nigel to Kowal. Hand off Tay. He's got the only field goal for OU. Back to Nigel. Double high screen. Bounce past Tay into the post to Kai Rogers, and the pass is too high and out of bounds. Turnover. This is sloppy. 14:24 to go. First half.
Sooners still with 5 points.
Hargress going to get his first break for Colorado. It'll be Josiah Sanders to run the point. And he guarded by Tay Davis as he brings it up. McKaylee's got it. Holding between the circles on his hip. Drives Rogers now. Kick out left wing. Crawford back up high to Sanders. Right side pass now. Caceres into the paint. Got deep and got fouled. This will be free throws for Caceres. See who they pin this on. It's going to go on Jadon Jones on a reach-in.
Yeah, Jadon, he closed out a little bit late on that one, and then what he didn't do was you got to make that impact. As soon as that guy puts the ball on the floor, you got to play with a big chest on defense. You got to slide over, and that first dribble impact has to happen. If you don't have that, that guy's going to turn the corner and get a little bit too deep for you where all you can do is foul.
Caceres hits the first. Kirill Ielatontsev checks in for the first time, replacing Kai Rogers. Felix Caceres out of Montreal, Quebec. 68% foul shooter. Missed the second one. And on the rebound, a foul Oh, we got a lane violation called on Oklahoma, so Caceres will get another try here.
They still call lane violation?
Apparently. In the desert, yes. Caceres hit the second, so it cost him a point. 10-5 Buffaloes. Oklahoma 0 for their last 7. See if they can break that drought here. Nigel finds Carril down the lane, and he got tripped and fouled. It's going to be on Andrew Crawford, I believe. It is. That is already 5 Colorado fouls. 13:53 to go first half. Sooners have been whistled for 2.
Yeah, and 4 of those fouls have come off just the simple pick and roll out top. They're having a hard time because what they're trying to do, Colorado's jamming up. They're blitzing that ball handler out top, but then there's nobody covering the guy rolling to the basket.
Inbounds Kowal in the corner. Three-pointer up. Back iron miss. Tipped out by Carril. It goes to Nigel. Finds Carril on the baseline. He'll back his way down. Carril, spin, pivot. Got fouled. No call. It went right to Jadon for the lay-in. Look what I found.
Yeah, Johnny on the spot right there. Great offensive rebound. That's why you keep moving offensively, even when you don't have the basketball.
10-7 Colorado. Sooners finally back on the scoreboard. 13:30 to go first half. Caceres. McKaylee posted up on Carril. Spins the baseline. Nice move, and he finger rolls it in.
Yeah, you can't get that close. If you're Carril, a spin move will get right around you if you're that close to him.
Along McKaylee. Jadon the other way for 3. He got it and won. Jadon Jones fouled on a three-pointer for the 15th time this year. And he made this one. The first made 3 of the night for Oklahoma.
Well, maybe that'll break the streak of these missed shots. Koala Talk has had 2 wide-open looks from 3, and you'd have bet anything he was going to make those shots.
You're not allowed to say that here. He's kidding, folks. We would not have bet anything on it. Here's Jadon at the free throw line, trying to finish the 4-point play. With 13:13 to go first half, and the free throw's good.
There you go.
6 points for Jones off the bench. 12-11, the Colorado lead down to 1. Sanders brings it up, hounded by Tay Davis. Gives it up now to Andrew Crawford. Inman curling high. He'll drift left side of the floor and hands it back to Sanders. Sanders double-teamed up high, trying to find somebody desperately. Got it to Crawford. Corner Caceres for a 3 try. That's good.
Can't play off of these guys. These guys that are coming off the bench here are looking to get shots up.
Nigel down the lane to the rim from the block. Bank shot up, and it trickles off the front iron. No good. Tough start for Nigel shooting. Caceres has the board for Colorado. 15-11 Buffs. Illegal screen up top called on Colorado. Taco Ifala, 7-foot freshman newly into the game. And that is 17 fouls now on Colorado. This will not be it's an offensive foul, so no free throws here. But Oklahoma will be in the bonus for 12:34 to go in the first half.
See if they can take advantage of that. Continue to get fouled, get the ball to the basket, play inside out. Go to the paint first.
Back to the starting 5 on the floor for Porter Moser. X has it, midcourt, right side to Nigel. Pack up high, kick right side to Tay. Tay pull-up jumper from the wing is good. Little 15-foot jumper for Tay Davis, his second bucket.
Yeah, you don't see many mid-range jumpers anymore in college basketball.
15-13 Buffaloes. Hargress pull-up right wing or left wing jumper's good. Nothing but net. Barrington Hargress' second bucket. 17-13 Colorado. We near the 12-minute mark first half. Mo had it knocked loose and stolen by Taco. Hargress angles left. Now brings it right side. He'll shoot from the elbow. Too hard this time. Darion's got the board. Sooners run the other way, down 4. Reed, nobody picks him up. Now he stops. Out to Nigel. Pump fake, and that'll be free throws as Inman put his hands on him. Second foul on Ian Inman, 8th team foul. And we got a media timeout. I like this, Kev. Nigel Pack will be at the free throw line when we come back. Get a chance to work out that free throw stroke that you always talk about.
Yep.
The best place to gear up for game day is the Sooner Shop. The Sooner Shop, the official fan shop of OU Athletics, located on the west side of Gaylord Family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. Online shopping available at shop.soonersports.com. We've got 11:42 to go till halftime. Opening night here at the College Basketball Crown. It's Colorado 17, Oklahoma 13. Tonight's game brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, fan-fueled, athlete-focused. This is Sooner Basketball from Learfield.
Want to have a cool summer? Well, get ready now. Tune up your summer comfort and savings with an AC tune-up from OG&E. And the coolest thing? It's available at no out-of-pocket cost to you. An AC tune-up will reduce your cooling costs, make your home more comfortable, and boost your AC unit's energy efficiency by up to 30%. How cool is that? Sign up today at oge.com/efficiency and stay cool all summer long.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Ford is proud to honor service members through the Patriot of the Game. To nominate a Patriot, go to bobmoreford.com/hero. And One Oklahoma brings fans closer to the programs and student athletes they love through a subscription-based experience. Join One Oklahoma today at oneoklahoma.com. 17-13, Colorado leads at 11:42 to go till halftime. It'll be Nigel Pack at the free throw line when play resumes. Game 2 here tonight. Baylor and Minnesota will play. Winner of that game plays the winner of this one, 12:30 Central Time, Saturday afternoon. Other side of the bracket, Stanford against West Virginia tomorrow night, and then it'll be Rutgers against Creighton. Well, it's been a little ugly start here, Kev. What do you notice so far?
Yeah, just hadn't shot the ball well. 4 of 15, 26% from the field, only 1 of 8 from 3. You got to make shots. You're going to win a college basketball game. You got to do better than 1 of 8 from 3. Free throws are not bad, 4 or 5 from the line, and this is Nigel Pack stepping to the free throw line after this timeout, which will be good for him to, see the ball go through the basket, get a chance to get 2 shots in right there. If he makes the first, and so you always want to get fouled, and that's again the best play in basketball is you drive it and get fouled. Gets a foul on Colorado. You get your guys to the foul line, especially when you're in the bonus. Slows everything down for you. The game will slow down. I still feel like the Sooners have the edge. I think they're bigger, faster, stronger. They're more athletic. They run the floor. They just hadn't made shots. If the Sooners have made just half of these shots, they'd have a significant lead right now. I expect them to pick up the shooting the rest of this first half and obviously in the second half.
We are in a very famous arena, by the way, the MGM Grand Garden Arena, attached to the MGM Grand Hotel and Casino. If you are a sports fan, this is a place you've heard of and watched many events from. A lot of boxing, a lot of UFC here. Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, all have fought here many times. 42 UFC events here. The Grammys have been held here, the Billboard Music Awards. And you name an entertainer through the years, they have performed here at the MGM Grand. Pretty cool to be in this building. The Sooners played here back in 2014 against Washington in a kind of a one-off special event and lost that night. Nigel Pack front into the 1-and-1 is good. .86% free throw shooter on the season. There's his first point of the night. He has scored 20 or more points in 5 of the last 7 games. And he made both free throws here. Yeah, 45% from 3. Just a really good shooter from beyond the arc. He's got to get it going. 52% the last 10 games. He's been out of his mind. 2-point game, 17-15 Buffs. Holland down the right side of the paint, turned away by Darion Reed. He'll make another run at him. Holland to the right block, gets deep. Now they're going to call Darion for his second foul. Not a lot there, honestly. Yeah, and what he did was he got his hands on him a little bit too much, especially after that second dribble. He did a good job on that first dribble. Build the resistance point that you want, and then get your hands out and play defense with your feet and your chest. He'll sit with those 2 fouls. He has 2 of OU's 3 fouls. Jadon replaces him. Baseline inbounds Hargress. Comes into Holland in the corner. He'll feed up high to Sanders. Sanders around to pick, double team. Cross court Hargress. Head fake from 3 to the elbow. Picks up his dribble, needs to find someone. Nearly threw it away. Nigel couldn't quite corral it off his fingertips out of bounds. It'll be Colorado ball with 6 on the shot clock. On the sideline over by the Sooner bench. Holland the inbounder. Up high it comes to Caceres. Caceres with 4 against Jadon, knocked away, nearly stolen, got it back, throws it up from 40, and he airballed it. Good defensive possession there.
Really good. Jadon Jones, obviously he's good down in the paint. Obviously he can block shots and things like that, but on the ball defending, he's really good. That's where he excels at.
2 to tie, 3 for the lead here for the Sooners. X has it left wing. Colorado shows zone. Brown surveying the defense, feeds cross court to Jadon. Into the paint, Tay Davis got loose for the lay-in, and it wedged. Well, you don't see a layup wedge between the rim and the backboard very often. Alternating possession will give it to Colorado. Usually it's got to have some velocity coming in to get that wedge, but that one was just a simple layup, and it stuck.
Yeah, it looks like it's a new basketball, and those new basketballs are really tacky. And up against those tight rims, it'll stick on you in a hurry.
17-15 Colorado, 10:38 to go in an ugly first half so far. Taco Ifala, 7-footer in the game. Inman's got it now. Holland spins his way into the paint, got it swatted by Mo out of bounds. Get that out of here. 51st block shot of the season for Mo McGee.
Mo's been really good at being a rim protector. Again, you block your teammate's man's shot, not your own guy's shot. That's why Mo was able to come over and be so successful and throw it out of bounds.
10:26 to go first half. 17-15 Buffaloes. Hargress baseline inbound. Looking, finally finds Sanders. Sanders top of the key with it. 2 defenders on him. Gives it up to Hargress. Fakes a 3. Takes it to the baseline. Shoots over Tay, a fadeaway that's good. Barrington Hargress. He's got 6.
Yeah, he's so efficient. He's going to get a ton of shots up. You just got to take them away. That one with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Let it fly from 16 feet along the baseline. Tough shot. He got it to go.
19-15 Buffs. Nigel. Feeds right side to Brown. Back to Nigel. Around a screen, kick to X, fumbled the pass. Jadon's got it now. He'll shoot a 3 right side, too hard. Rebound out to Hargress. 9:40 to go first half. On the run, Hargress jumps past behind him to Inman for a 3 try, and that's good. And Porter Moser wants a timeout. 3rd 3-pointer of the first half for Colorado, and they have their largest lead now. They're up 22-15 with 9:34 to go till halftime. Sooner Nation game day is here, and there's only one place you need to gear up. The Jimmy Austin OU Golf Club. We've got you covered with the brands that bring the heat. Peter Millar, Holderness and Bourne, Johnny O, Lululemon, and Travis Matthew. Jimmy Austin OU Golf Club. Your game day starts here. And at OG&E, we know the importance of enjoying life's greatest moments, like watching your team score the winning basket. That's why we're bringing you even more reliable, resilient power, so you never miss a thing. We do more than energize the game. We energize life. 22-15 Colorado, 9:34 to go first half. They're just making more shots right now, Kevin.
Yeah, and the Sooners just can't get it to go. And, again, they're on another 2+ minute scoring drought. You just can't go that long without scoring. I feel like the Sooners have had looks, just hadn't got them to go. And then when they do get a different look, a layup opportunity, it just gets wedged up there in between the rim and the backboard. Just not, it's just bad luck. And so you got to change that. I think, a timeout can change that. A big play can change that. I think if Colorado stays zone, the Sooners have a great zone offense. Teams rarely went zone on the Sooners this past year because they were able to shoot out of it. So getting an open look right here would be important to, not only get it, but to knock it down.
Pack, Davis, Jones, Atak, and Wiggy on the court. Pack right side to Jones. Backdoor feed Atak. Got to the rim for the 2-handed flush. Out of Kowal.
Well, that's a big play.
How about that? Haven't seen that before. Cross court, Holland, 22-17 Colorado. Sanders drives the baseline and got the reverse layup to go.
Well, you don't want to give that up. You got to cut that baseline off. That's where guys want to do a lot of their damage, getting along that baseline. There's that extra defender, but if you don't cut it off, easy layup.
9 minutes to go first half, 24-17 Buffs. Davis up high, kick back to Pack, corner Attack, open for 3, bam. Wide open, Koala Talk.
Now we're talking, T-Row. I mean, now we're cooking. Got Koala, big dunk right there, and an open look three.
Scored 5 in a row. Second Sooner three-pointer makes it 24-20. Holland on the wing. Big Elijah Malone back in the game. Mo Agee knocked it away from him, kept it in bounds to Tay Davis. They go tumbling into the crowd. Nigel's got it the other way, into the paint, step around, Euro step, throws up the floater, and he got the roll.
Sooners on a 7-0 run, led by Koala Talk's big two-hand dunk along the baseline, coming after that timeout call.
How about Mo down there with the hustle, too? 24-22 Buffaloes. 8:12 to go first half. Hargress wants a pick, gets it, goes away from it, shoots a three, blocked by Jadon, and it's out of bounds off of Buffalo. Jadon Jones, another block shot, this time the three-point attempt from Hargress.
He's so good defensively. We knew how good he was when he came here from Long Beach State. Defensive Player of the Year in the Big West, and he's just brought that same similar game here to OU.
Xavier Brown and Kai Rogers check in, replacing Nigel Pack and Mo Agee. 24-22 Colorado. Sooners looking for the lead if they could hit a three here. X, man-to-man for Colorado. Gets a pick, angles right. Brown, drive, skip pass. Tay, he'll try a three, short. Tay has made a three in 3 straight games, but he missed that one. Buffaloes have the board with 7:42 to go. Into the paint, foul's going to be called on a reach-in. Jalen Holland was driving. Let's see who they pin this on. It's going to go on Koal. Timeout. First foul on a Talk, 4th team foul. 7:40 to go till halftime. It's Colorado 24, Oklahoma 22. The opening night of the College Basketball Crown. Tonight's game brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, fan-fueled, athlete-focused. This is Sooner Basketball from Learfield.
Sooner fans, getting ready for game day starts with Pizza Hut. Bring the flavor everyone can agree on with the $10 Big New Yorker, a massive foldable pizza made to feed the whole crew. It's perfect for watch parties, post-game hangs, and busy sports weekends when everyone's hungry, because game day traditions go hand in hand with Pizza Hut tradition. So whether you're cheering at the stadium or gathered with family and friends, fuel your Sooners spirit with the official pizza of the Sooners. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Planet Fitness has everything you need to power your progress, so you can give everything you've got, all for just 1 cent down. Whether you want to get the most out of our best-in-class equipment or go all in with free fitness training, our trainers are ready to help you get stronger than ever before. Take your workout to the next level at Planet Fitness. Join the club today for 1 cent down, $15 a month. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, April 10th. You ready? Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See club for details.
Passionate fans of an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combination. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. Get your kids into the game behind the scenes by joining the OG&E Sooner Kids Club today. Presented by, in part, Orthodox exclusively and Devon Energy. Sooner Kids Club delivers exclusive behind-the-scenes access, year-round ticket offers, Sooner gear, and more. Learn more today and join at Soonersports.com/Kids Club. Kev?
Thanks, Drake. 7:40 to go in the first half of this one. Colorado still up 24-22, but you saw a little bit more life out of the Sooners. They got that called timeout. You know, you're in that huddle over there, and I know we are about, would you say, halfway up at this arena? They got the top upper deck curtained off. Would you say halfway up? So
yeah. We're on the concourse of the arena, midway up.
And so it'll be a little bit difficult for me to get in there and listen in those huddles. But here was the call was this. If they go back zone, continue to run that play. But if they're zone, you're going to be able to back cut. And let's see if we can get a back cut out of Kowal or, Tay Davis, whoever's on that spot, playing that spot at that point. It was Kowal, which was fine. Back cut, easy, open. Because remember, against in a zone, Toby, these guys are playing an area. They're not playing a guy. So they're not kind of staying with the guy in the corner. They're just kind of playing a spot. And if you can cut right behind them, they don't see you coming. Easy pass, easy two-handed dunk. And then the very next play, they stayed in it. Kowal got a wide open look. I mean, those are all the things you got to keep doing. And obviously making shots helps. But if you can get open shots on these guys, they're going to eventually fall. So I'm not concerned here with a 2-point deficit here in the first half.
By the way, Lon Kruger in the house tonight.
I know it.
We're in his hometown of Las Vegas. He met the team when they landed here on Monday. And he's been making the round, shaking hands with all the Sooner fans. Look at all the red in the crowd.
Yeah.
A lot of Sooner fans here. All right, timeout's over. It'll be Buffalo basketball. 24-22, they lead it with 7:40 to go till halftime. Hargress, the inbounder. Looking. Can't find anybody. Didn't get it in. 5-second violation. Coming out of a timeout.
Great defense right there. You had all 5 guys connected, taking away every opportunity for the Buffaloes.
6 turnovers on Colorado. Sooners have only committed 2. Remember, Colorado second best in the Big 12 in that category. Xavier Brown bumped up top and fouled. Andrew Crawford hipped him. That's his second foul, and this will be a 1-and-1 for Xavier Brown.
Yeah, it's good for X to get to the line, too. X hadn't scored tonight, so he's got to, this gives him a chance to get on the board.
Only scored 4 points against Arkansas in that quarterfinal loss in the SEC tourney, but he has scored at least 20 points 13 times this year. Front end of the 1-and-1, in the air and good for the SEC's second best free throw shooter this season, Xavier Brown. He could tie it. How many more, Drake? How many more free throws does X have on this trip?
1 more.
Thank you. Second one up and missed it. And it's a 1-point game, 24-23 Buffs. Hargress. Picked up by a Talk, gives it up to McKaylee. Looking at the big guy Malone in the post, can't get it there. Holland now has it right wing. Back to Hargress at half court. He's their dude. Hargress gives it up to McKaylee, left side, 7 to shoot. Back to Hargress, guarded by Jadon. Drives him, got into the paint, jump stop from the right block, put it up, missed it. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Malone. Colorado got it back. McKaylee a corner 3, way short, and it's out of bounds on the rebound. It'll be Sooner basketball.
Well, here's the thing. When Hargress gets the basketball at the top and there's only 5 seconds on the shot clock, you know what he's doing. He's looking to drive it. So you got to get those guys in those plug spots. Don't get split standing outside with your man on the perimeter. Make sure you cut him off because he got all the way to the paint. He just missed the layup.
Sooners haven't led since they were up 4-2. Bucket here puts them in front. Tay brings it up. McKaylee on him. Tay on the wing, spins away from Hargress. Still Tay, crossover, and he threw it away. Pass stolen by Hargress. Hargress on the sprint to the other end. Jump stop in the paint. Layup, no, but a foul is called. Big jump stop. He leaps way in the air. It's on Kai Rogers. 2 shots coming for Hargress.
Tay's got to keep the ball in the middle third of the floor. That time, Toby, he got caught on that right wing, right in front of the Colorado bench. Went to a spin move that was a little dangerous already, and then eventually turned it over. That was a play headed nowhere fast. He's got to get the ball back to the middle third of the floor so he can see everybody.
First one good for Hargress. 82% foul shooter on the year. Led the Big 12 in assist to turnover ratio. Had 145 assists this year. Darion Reed with those 2 fouls coming back in, replacing Tay. 6:33 to go to the break. 25-23 Colorado. Hargress, 1 more foul shot. And the second one is up and good as well. He's got 8 to lead all scorers. Brown, Atak, Reed, Jones, and Rogers on the court in crimson. X has it at half court. Brings it right side to Jadon. Jadon finds Kai Rogers diving to the rim, and an offensive foul is called as he ran over the top of Andrew Crawford. That's 2 quick fouls on Kai.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there because he got caught in a bad spot, and the guards do that to you. If you're a big guy, you're going to roll to the basket. If the play's not there, if he didn't have a straight line, opening, don't give him the basketball. Kai Rogers is not used to catching it in traffic with a defender right in front of it.
Kirill will replace him with those 2 fouls. 26-23 Buffs, 6:20 to go. Full court pressure coming here for OU. They get it into Hargress. And now Oklahoma will drop back, and he'll bring it up one-on-one against Jadon. Hargris in the teal blue sneakers. Left side of the floor, inside the arc, back out to McKaylee. Holland on the right wing now. Malone posting up. They won't give him the basketball. Hargris again. Finds the curler, Crawford. Down low, McKaylee. Got deep, and he put it up and in. Allowing McKaylee.
Colorado had the Sooners scrambling there on defense with their regular motion offense. Sooners got to get settled on the offensive end.
Reed a corner three that's good.
There you
Darion
go.
Reed from downtown.
That's his spot right there. Driving kick. Those are those threes that the Sooners can make, but you got to get a paint touch out of it. The guards got to get the ball to the paint.
First triple for Darion. Hargris got to the left block, but nowhere to go with it. Kicks it all the way out to Crawford. 2-point game, 28-26 Colorado. 5.5 to go till halftime. McKaylee drives, left-hand finish at the rim is good.
Went around Darion Reed that time. Darion with those 2 fouls didn't want to pick up his third here late in the first half, so he kind of let him go a little bit.
Both teams picking it up offensively. 30-26 Buffs. X working behind a screen, drives it down the left side of the lane, back to Carrillo. Thought about a three, doesn't shoot. Hands it back to Brown. Slip pass, Carrillo, kick out, Jadon, corner, attack, open, three. Oh, in and out. Boy, great ball movement. Ball was halfway down, and it crawled out on Krawall.
That's another, just an open look, didn't get it to go.
Hargris up top hits the three. And it's back to a 7-point Colorado advantage.
Well, Colorado must have had a better shoot-around than the Sooners because they're making these shots, and the Sooners, they're rattling out.
33-26. Brown into the paint. Fade away from 12 around and in. That's patented Xavier Brown there.
Yeah, he does a good job of getting to the paint, bumping the guy, and then spinning off of him for an easy mid-range jumper.
33-28 Buffs. 4:23 to go till half. Holland, right side of the floor to McKaylee, posted on Reed. Spins him baseline, got bumped and fouled, and that's going to be 3 on Darion. 3 first-half fouls on Darion Reed.
Yeah, just again, he gave him nowhere to go but on the spin. Again, you cannot play that close to the guy. I know the offensive player wants to take up space. They want to get into you so they can get closer to the basket. But again, Darion's got to keep an arm's distance away so when that guy does spin, he stays in front of him.
Alone McKaylee, 6'9" freshman from Israel, 67% free throw shooter. First one is good. Planet Fitness is a proud partner of Sooner basketball with multiple locations in Oklahoma. Planet Fitness can help you with whatever you're getting strong for. Join today. Sooners bring Nigel and Mo back. Tay Davis back as well. So they got Brown, Pack, Davis, Jadon Jones, and Mo McGee. 34-28 Buffs. One more free throw for McKaylee with 4:15 to go till halftime. Second one up and good as well. 7-point advantage. Xavier Brown gives to Mo. Swing it to Davis. Nigel on the wing. Yet to hit a three. Slip past Tay to the rim. And he goes up for the dunk. And Malone breaks it up. Tay was going to maybe create another poster there. But Malone was able to break it up. And he'll go to the line.
Yeah,
Second foul on Malone.
We've seen that play before. Tay Davis on that little pick and roll. He rolls right to the basket. The pocket pass. Perfect pass by Nigel Pack. And Tay does the rest. And he's so explosive and athletic right there. It's going to take a guy that's 6'10", 270 to break it up because he was going to go over the top of most other players.
First free throw good for Tay. Malone will have to sit down, though, with those 2 fouls now. 4:04 to go till halftime. Davis is second, good as well. He's got 6. The Colorado lead is 5. Hargris to McKaylee to Sanders. McKaylee again up high. Gives it behind him to Hargris. Right side or left side Sanders. Up high McKaylee. Pump fake from 3. Drives Wiggy. Got it knocked away. Stripped. Stolen away. Davis has it. Tay. Push ahead. Jadon down the left side. Finds the cutter. Wiggy down the lane. He traveled. No call. Missed the layup anyway. Hargris has it running the other way for Colorado. Crawford. Pump fake. Kick corner to Sanders. He spins on the baseline. Got it stripped, but it went right to McKaylee. Right side now into the paint. Caceres. Back to McKaylee. 3:19 to go in the half. 35-30 Buffaloes. Hargris Out high, one-on-one with Jadon. Drives him, step back, fade away from 17 is good. And Porter Moser's irate they didn't call a push-off on that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He did push off. Had Jadon Jones almost touched the floor there. It was such a push-off.
37-30, turnover. X threw it away to McKaylee. McKaylee brings it up, finds Caceres, out to Hargris. Hargris got it jarred loose, and the Sooners break up the fast break. 2:50 to go first half. Buffalo's in the half-court set now. Caceres down low. McKaylee free for the lay-in. It's a 9-point Colorado lead. McKaylee with 10. 39-30.
Sooners are scrambling on defense, Toby. They're getting all out of sorts and, mismatches and all sorts of things. You got to get settled in and organized on the defensive end.
Xavier Brown, right side of the floor. Finds Nigel. Nigel drives, stops, shoots from 15. He got fouled on the shot. Media timeout. It'll be Nigel shooting 2 when play resumes. 2:17 to go till halftime. Colorado playing well, shooting 56% from the field, and they lead it 39-30. Tonight's game brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties. Fan-fueled, athlete-focused. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be a premier partner of OU Athletics and the exclusive provider of the OU debit and credit cards. As the largest privately owned bank in the nation, MidFirst Bank has the strength, stability, and expertise to help you prepare for the now and the future. So no matter your financial goal, MidFirst Bank is the trusted partner to help you achieve it. MidFirst Bank. True to you. Member FDIC.
Riverwind Casino's gaming floor has nearly 3,000 of your favorite games, complemented by a variety of bars, restaurants, and the best live music in the metro. It's no surprise that Riverwind Casino is always a good time. Let's pause quickly 10 seconds for station ID. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield. We'd like to thank our OU community outreach partners, Fowler Auto Group, OU Health, OG&E, and Coca-Cola. The University of Oklahoma Athletics is one with you. Alongside Kevin Henry and Drake Dykin, Toby Rowland back with you in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the opening night of the College Basketball Crown Tournament. 8 teams have gathered here. 4 of them play tonight, 4 tomorrow. And on Easter Sunday, we will crown a champion. That team will win $300,000 and a trophy. Sooners, though, in the first half, find themselves down 9 now. Largest deficit of the night, 39-30 to Colorado. And, Kev, the Buffaloes look good on offense so far.
Yeah, they came to play. And, we talked about it. When you're missing, some key players, other guys get a chance to step up. Other guys get a chance to kind of show what they're made of, get a chance to play a little bit. So they're all excited. They're hyped up to go out there and play well. And so that's what they're doing. All these guys that, typically are reserves are now in the starting lineup. Or those guys that, don't get as many looks, don't get as many opportunities or shots. Now they're getting those shots, and they're playing well. They came to play. Sooners will be fine. I'm not concerned. But you are down 9 with 2:17 to go in the first half. You need to go to the locker room, shrink this deficit a little bit if you can. Go in the locker room and regroup. You got to regroup on both ends of the floor. Offensively, got to run some good offense, get open looks, and then just calm down. The shots will fall there in the second half.
This reminds me so far of the first half of the South Carolina game in the SEC tournament.
Right.
Sooners were down double digits in the first half. Right before half, they made a run to close it.
Yep.
And then played great in the second half and pulled away. Let's hope they follow that same script here. Nigel misses the first foul shot out of the timeout. He's 2 for 3 at the line. He'll get one more. 2:17 to go to the break.
And Hargris is a guy kind of like Michie Johnson.
Yep. Nigel, second one rolls all the way around the rim, 360 degrees and goes.
From South Carolina.
39-31. Crawford, backdoor feed, broken up by Nigel, stolen by Mo. X has it on the push. Down the lane, turned around. Brown into the corner, wide open. He'll try a three from there. Missed it, short. Rebound tapped around, and Sanders runs out of there with it from Colorado. Boy, a great look for X. Sooners not shooting the three ball well. 3 of 14 in the first half. Holland, 1:45 to go in the half. Into the paint, down the lane. And stumbling through traffic, he's called for a travel. He was surrounded by 3 crimson jerseys, fell to the floor, and they give him a traveling, the rarely seen traveling violation these days. 39-31 Buffs. We're down to 1:35 to intermission. Mo McGee has it. Hand off to Xavier Brown. X down the right side of the lane. Cut off. Kick high to Tay. Wide open three try. No good. OU 3 of 15 now from 3.
I thought Tay could have taken up some of that space and gotten to the basket on that when he settled for that open look 3.
Sanders draws a double team in front of the Sooner bench. He's able to get out of it to Caceres for a jumper, and that's good. Caceres hit the 15-footer. And Colorado's up 10. 41-31. Pack to Mo, and he threw it away. Threw it right to Holland. Holland to Caceres on the block. Stripped by Nigel Pack, then Caceres knocked it out of bounds. Great hands by Nigel.
Yeah, just having the presence of mind to play good defense right there on the baseline. Slapped at it. Didn't touch it while he was standing out of bounds, but let the Colorado player hit it out of bounds itself. So great job by him.
Under a minute to go, 41-31 Buffs. X to Tay. Tay drives. Fadeaway on the baseline is short. Rebound tapped high in the air. Mo came down with it. Kick it out to Atak for an open 3 in the corner. Need it. Got it. Second for Koala Atak.
What a play. What an offensive rebound by Mo McGee. That first shot by Tay Davis. The last 2 by Tay have been questionable shots, but Mo was right there to help clean that one up.
Got a 2-for-1, too, because they got that shot up quick.
Yep.
And now Tad Boyle will take his first half use it or lose it timeout. 28 seconds to go. 19 on the shot clock. Colorado up 41-34. And Porter Moser's going to put Jadon Jones back in the game here. Koala Atak's got 8 points. He had 18 against Georgia in that late season push, that game OU won in Norman. Hit 6 3-pointers in that game. Was not, though, really a part of the plan down the stretch. Did not play the last 7 games. But without Dayton Forsythe here in the desert, Kev, Kowal's going to have to be a factor.
You need guys to step up. You know, it's that next man up deal. But you also want to look at the matchups. This is a good matchup for Koala Atak. You got guys that he can guard on one end and then he can score on the other end. So this is a great matchup type game for a guy like Kowal. So I'm glad to see him coming in, getting some shots, you know, playing some significant minutes here, especially in the first half of a, you know, big game.
See if they can get a stop and a bucket here before halftime. 41-34, inbounds to Sanders. He takes it to half court. Kicks it left side, Holland. Into the post, Malone. Malone backing Mo McGee. Still on the dribble, gives it up. Out high, open 3, Crawford. The lefty missed it, back iron. Tay Davis out jumps everybody for the board. 11 seconds. X brings it up. 8 seconds. Still X. Crossover with 5. X will fire a 3, left wing. Got it! And we are at halftime, and the Sooners close with a flurry. Back-to-back threes from Koala Atak and Xavier Brown. And it's 41-37 Buffs at the break.
Exactly what the Sooners needed to do. And you just mentioned it, talking about that game against South Carolina in SEC tournament. You were down a lot of the first half, but you came back there at the end of the first half, made a couple of big shots, go into the locker room, regroup, and come back out and take over.
The Riverwind Casino halftime report is next here in Las Vegas. 41-37, Colorado leads it. Tonight's game brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, fan-fueled, athlete-focused. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
Good times are calling your name at the Showplace Theater with acts like Randy Rogers Band, April 17th. Aaron Lewis and the Stateliners, April 24th. 25th. And Earth, Wind, and Fire, May 9th. Riverwind is OKC's favorite casino experience.
Used Ford trucks. We have more because we give you more for your trade at Bob Moore Ford. In fact, we have over 30 used trucks in stock right now. F-150s, F-250s, F-350s, whatever you're looking for. We have the used Ford truck for you. Choose from XLTs, Lariats, King Ranches, and Platinums. Get the used Ford truck you want at the affordable price you need. Only at Bob Moore Ford at I-35 and Southeast 89th Street or online at bobmooreford.com.
Wait months to see a doctor? No one's a fan of that. At Mercy, we can't wait to see you. Our doctors have timely appointments available in your area. Just go to mercy.net/score. View all the doctors with upcoming office and video visits available. Then choose the visit type, date, and time that work for you. Visit mercy.net/score. Mercy. Browse, book, be seen.
Planet Fitness has everything you need to power your progress, so you can give everything you've got, all for just 1 cent down. Whether you want to get the most out of our best-in-class equipment or go all in with free fitness training, our trainers are ready to help you get stronger than ever before. Take your workout to the next level at Planet Fitness. Join the club today for 1 cent down, $15 a month. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, April 10th. You ready? Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See club for details.
On the Sooner Sports Network from Learfield, Sooner Basketball is brought to you by OU Health, proud to be Oklahoma's flagship academic health system. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of the Sooners. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. And by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. This is the Riverwind Casino Halftime Show. Riverwind Casino, always a good time.
Well, it felt like kind of a gross first half if you're a Sooner fan, and yet, thanks to a couple of three-pointers there in the final minute, they're within 4, 41-37 against Colorado. Kev, what's got to turn around here in the second?
Well, the Sooners got to make shots. They went so long in that first half without making a shot. I mean, it was just like, they were in and out. Every single one was in and out. They weren't bad shots. They just didn't get them to go down. And then they got to rebound the basketball. Colorado was out rebounding them 18-14. They're getting beat on the glass. You got to rebound the basketball, play with these guys. And then I think the Sooners have to, take care of the basketball. You cannot turn it over. That gives Colorado extra opportunity. So all those things add up to a deficit here at the halftime, but I like the fact that the Sooners are getting to the foul line, 10 of 13 from the foul line. Whenever you can make more free throws than the other team's shot, Colorado just 7 of 8 from the foul line. That's a good sign. That's a great sign for a coach going into the locker room saying, hey, this is an area or aspect that you guys are doing a good job. You've made more free throws than the other team has shot.
Koala Talk 8 to lead the way for OU. Barrington Hargress has 13 for the Buffaloes. Kev will have all the first half stats for you coming up in just a second. Sooner Basketball Halftime Report is presented by the Riverwind Casino. Riverwind Casino is always a good time. 41-37 Buffs at the break. This is Sooner Basketball from Learfield.
Burnt out on sugary sodas and souped-up energy drinks? Time to change the game with H2O, the MVP of fresh brewed goodness. With dozens of obsession-worthy flavors like sweet coconut, Georgia peach, and Texas chai, you can mix and match your favorites to dial in your perfect cup. They've got snacks and coffee on deck, too. So here's the play. Visit H2O.com to find locations or download the app to order online. You'll score free tea for signing up and start stacking points with every sip. H2O. Real tea, real refreshing.
At Fowler Toyota of Norman, we believe buying a car should be easy. That's why we have expert staff available to help you find new and certified pre-owned vehicles at prices that fit your budget. With hassle-free test drives and transparent pricing, you can take your time making the right decision. Visit us at Fowler Toyota of Norman, where we keep things simple, just the way car buying should be.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Oklahoma. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Let's take a look at the first half stats here. First for Colorado, Barrington Hargis, one of the highest usage rate guys in the country. He's with 13 points in his, 16 minutes or so that he's played already in this ball game. Alone, Michael A. has 10 points, Caceres 7, and Inman with 6. Those guys shooting 53% from the field and 40% from three. Got to keep them off the line. Got to keep them off the foul line. 7 of 8 from the foul line for the Buffaloes. For the Sooners, Koala Talk leading the way with 8 points. Came in 2 of 5 from 3, which is usually, he's usually 3 of 5 or 4 for 5, but, he's had a couple rim out on him as well. And then there's been a host of Sooners with either 5 or 6 points as well. Jadon Jones, Xavier Brown, Tay Davis all with 6. Darion Reed and Nigel Pack both with 5. Mo Wagee just with 1 point and 2 rebounds. So you got to get him going. 0 for 2 from the field for Mo. Sooners shooting 37% from the field and only 29% from 3. 5 of 17. 5's not a bad number, but you got to get that number up if you're going to shoot better in the second half. So anyway, there's your first half stats. You're listening to Sooner Basketball from Learfield.
When the thunder rolls in this spring,
Riverwind is where you want to be.
Enjoy classic table games like blackjack and roulette.
Or your choice of nearly 3,000 of your favorite electronic games.
We'll bring the best food, drinks, and service right to your seat.
We're giving away $80,000 in rain or shine riches every Friday in April.
So play with your wild card all month long, and you could win big.
Only at Riverwind Casino.
There's a big deal going on at Whataburger. Our new Big Ranch wrap is just $3 with a crispy chicken strip, buttermilk ranch, cheese, and fresh veggies in a warm tortilla. Or for $4, go bigger with 5 premium Whata chicken bites. Or go bigger than big with a Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. with fresh 100% beef and melty cheese for just $5. Add fries and a drink for just $2.49. Now that's a big deal. The Whata deal, now at What a Burger! For a limited time at participating locations. Download the app.
Wait months to see a doctor? No one's a fan of that. At Mercy, we can't wait to see you. Our doctors have timely appointments available in your area. Just go to mercy.net/score. View all the doctors with upcoming office and video visits available. Then choose the visit type, date, and time that work for you. Visit mercy.net/score. Mercy. Browse, book, be seen.
At Fowler Volkswagen of Norman, we're all about helping you find a vehicle that stands out. Volkswagen is known for its style, innovation, and performance, and we've got the lineup to prove it. From sleek new models to certified pre-owned options, our team can help you find what you need. And with options to shop online or in-store, getting your next vehicle has never been easier. Stop by Fowler Volkswagen of Norman today.
Welcome back to the Sooner Basketball Halftime Report presented by the Riverwind Casino. 41-37, Colorado leads it here. Opening night of the college basketball crown. Later tonight it'll be Baylor against Minnesota. Then tomorrow 2 more games. Stanford faces West Virginia and Rutgers against Creighton. Semifinals will be on Saturday. We'll move over to the T-Mobile Arena for that one. And the championship game here on Sunday afternoon. Scoreboard Central brought to you by Coca-Cola. They are at the semifinal stage for both the NIT and, of course, the Final Four. The NIT semifinals coming up tomorrow night at Hinkle Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. And Tulsa is in that against New Mexico, your old team, Kev. Illinois State and Auburn will be the other semifinal game in the NIT. And, of course, the Final Four Saturday in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium. Illinois against UConn in the first game of the night. And then a battle of 1 seeds in the late game, Michigan against Arizona. That's your Scoreboard Central presented by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. In Sooner Nation, also want to remind you that tomorrow the OU softball and baseball teams both begin SEC action. They're both playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week because it is Easter weekend. Softball is taking on Kentucky, and baseball gets Alabama starting tomorrow night. We'll get you set for the second half here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena when we come back. 41-37, Colorado in front. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
Here we go. Homeland brings savings and Sooner W's home all season long. Homeland is your go-to for all game day essentials. From tailgating treats to armchair game day snacks, we've got everything you need. Order now and enjoy the freshness and savings Homeland is known for. Hassle-free.
At Toyota, we don't just build trucks. We build something that's meant to last. That's why the 2026 Tundra is built to tough it out and to take it easy. Built to carry tradition and to make new ones. Built stronger, built louder, built here. The 2026 Toyota Tundra. Built in Texas, driven everywhere. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
Wait months to see a doctor? No one's a fan of that. At Mercy, we can't wait to see you. Our doctors have timely appointments available in your area. Just go to mercy.net/score. View all the doctors with upcoming office and video visits available. Then choose the visit type, date, and time that work for you. Visit mercy.net/score. Mercy. Browse, book, be seen.
Looking for transportation to and from sporting events, birthday parties, corporate events, and fun nights around the town? Backstage Limo has you covered. With a company mission to provide Oklahomans with an unsurpassed transportation service that is safe, professional, on time, and clean. It's a must for this athletic season and all year round. Book now at prestigevips.com or call 405-590-2452.
X brings it up. 8 seconds. Still X. Crossover with 5. X will fire a 3. Left wing. Got it! And we are at halftime, and the Sooners close with a flurry. 41-37, Colorado in front. The opening game of the Crown tonight here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Toby Rowland back with you alongside Kevin Henry and Drake Dykin. Sooners sluggish. They look like they hadn't played a game in 3 weeks in the first half. Colorado also hadn't played a game in 3 weeks. Actually, a couple of days longer than OU. They lost in the first round of the Big 12 tournament in Kansas City. OU won a couple of games in Nashville. Still, both teams hadn't played in a while. And the Buffs are down 3 of their top 4 leading scorers tonight. But they shot the ball well in the first half, and they've got a 4-point lead as we get set for the second. Both teams back out of the locker room now. And, Kev, I need a second-half difference maker presented by Mercy.
I'm going to go with Kawal Atak. I think Kawal is locked in. I mean, he's ready to, have one of those games. He can go. He's a guy, one of the few guys that can go a couple of games without playing and then all of a sudden come back in the game and step right in like he's never missed a beat. And so Kawal's shooting the ball well. Expect him to continue that in the second half.
Kawal doesn't seem like he's too bothered by much of anything.
No.
I take that back.
He was bothered by the chess game.
Yes.
Yes. He was playing some of his teammates, and the strength coach got in on a game of chess with him on the.
He was 0 for 3 today.
Yeah, on the phone. They
was
play
very
on the
bothered by that.
cell phone.
Yeah. But other than that, he doesn't seem too bothered by much. Second half difference maker brought to you by Mercy. At Mercy, your life is our life's work. This has been the Sooner Basketball Halftime Report presented by the Riverwind Casino. Riverwind Casino, the official entertainment destination of OU Athletics. Sooners will have the ball first. They're in the crimson jerseys tonight. They'll move to the bucket to our right here in the second half. Colorado in the white uniforms will go left. Brown, Pack, Wagee, Davis, and Reed. Darion, 3 first-half fouls, so he's got to be careful. For Colorado, Inman, Sanders, Holland, Hargress, and Malone. Winner gets either Baylor or Minnesota Saturday morning here. That game will tip at 10:30 Las Vegas time Saturday morning, 12:30 in Oklahoma. That'll be your prelude to the Final Four on Saturday. You can watch a couple of Crown semifinal games.
Yep.
And again, we're waiting on Tim Brando and Jim Jackson. Get the second half underway. Now we're ready. Inbounds to Xavier Brown. See if the Sooners can start the second half like they finished the first. Wagee's got it between the circles, holding. Dribbles left, hands to X. X curling to the right wing, kick back to Mo. Back to X, working behind a screen. Brown weaves his way right side of the lane, all the way to the rim for the right-handed layup.
What a play. Don't you love seeing that play? I love seeing a good play come to fruition like that. Great play. We've seen so many times Xavier Brown get all the way in for a layup like that untouched.
Like he's a slalom skier. Inman on the backdoor cut, fade away from the block. He shoots and scores over the top of Nigel Pack. So both teams successful on their first offensive possessions of the second half. 43-39 Colorado. Nigel slipped past to Mo, and his pass into the corner is out of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah, Mo's got to put it on his hands. I don't know where he was looking for that pass, and it was high enough. I thought Darion Reed could have jumped up and got it, but it was in such a weird spot. He didn't even know if it was to him or not.
Hargress, 13 first half points. He's got the ball in front of his own bench, right side of the floor. Finds Sanders at the free throw line. He wants to drive X. Can't. Gives it up. Out to Holland. Back to Hargress. Hargress is their guy. He makes him go. He puts it on the deck. Sanders now. Left wing. 4 to shoot. Sanders backing Nigel. Got to get a shot up, so he forced up a long 2 try and hit it. Josiah Sanders to beat the shot clock. 45-39 Buffs.
Yeah, the Sooners have gotten these guys into late shot clock situations. It seemed like they've converted on all of them.
Tay Davis at half court, guarded by Sanders. He'll dribble. Tay drives down the lane, right hand finish. No. Mo has the offensive rebound. Out to Reed. Darion drives, cut off, forced it up, and can't get it to go. Holland has the board for Colorado. Hargress, shimmy shake, down the lane to the block, up and over Nigel, got the foul, missed the shot. Nigel grabbing his face here. Hargress will go to the line. Let's see if this is something they want to review or not. They're calling the foul on Nigel Pack. And he is now being helped to his feet. And the officials are not going to review this. Looks like maybe he's holding his neck.
Or his jaw or something, yeah. What a last month or so for Nigel. I mean, just getting beat up out here.
Every game he takes a shot to the face.
Yeah.
Remember he came over for our post-game interview in Nashville. Bloody nose. Hargress 2 for 2 at the line. First one is good. Junior out of Inglewood, California. Went to UC Riverside before transferring to Boulder. And Nigel's going to come out. Jadon Jones will replace him here. He's hurting. I'm a little surprised they didn't look at that again. I didn't see what happened, but they almost always do when somebody has a face injury. Hargress hit them both. 47-39 Colorado. Not yet 2 minutes gone by second half. X guarded by Hargress. It's a pick from Mo. Uses it. Brown throws up a 1-foot shot from the free throw line that's good. X is in his bag now. 47-41.
Anytime you see that one-legged floater come out.
Sanders on the drive, lost control of the basketball on the way up. Mo has the rebound. Sooners push the other way. Brown, head of steam into the paint. Kick back to Tay. Tay lost the basketball going down the lane. Malone steals it. Throw ahead to Inman. Inman barrels to the rim, blocked by Jadon. It falls into the hands of Holland. He lost it on the way up. And Jones has it for OU.
What a messy game.
Jadon a long 2 try. That's wide and off. And Darion Reed goes over the back, going for an offensive rebound and picks up his 4th foul. And he'll have to come out. Koala talk in. It's been a frustrating night for Darion. He just can't stay on the court.
Well, in that time, he didn't expect Jadon Jones to pull that shot right there. 1-on-3 fast break. That was a bad shot by Jadon Jones, which cost, to me, it cost Darion Reed his 4th foul.
47-41 Colorado, 17-13 to play. Malone up high. The big man hands it off to Holland. Holland's going to shoot a three-pointer. In and out. No. Jadon's got the board. Gives to Tay, and he'll push. Head of steam. Kick right side of Talk. Kowal steps back and fires a three. No good. Too hard. Atak has hit a couple of threes tonight. Missed that one. Sooners just 5 of 19 from downtown. Sanders to the rim. Draws contact and will shoot free throws. This is on Tay Davis.
We talked about Drake, and I talked a little bit about this at halftime, Toby. When you're having shots like this that are going in and out, you're a good shooter. These guys are great shooters, and you've seen the ball go in the basket so many times. You got to make a little bit of an adjustment. It may be use your legs just a little bit more, or hold your follow through, or raise your elbow above your eye on the finish of the shot. You got to change something, because the everything else is just the same. The ball's just rattling out.
Josiah Sanders hits the first foul shot, just 50% on the season at the line. He'll get another. 16:48 to play. The lefty puts the second up and in. 6 points for Sanders. He's one of their several freshmen that Tad Boyle really likes on this team. They're getting a lot of playing time tonight with 3 opt-outs. Back to an 8-point advantage. Nigel Pack, good to see. He's back in. He'll bring it up. Hands to X at half court. Brown drifts left on the dribble. Double team comes. Nearly got stripped. Gives it up, though, to Atak. Kowal tries to drive the baseline. Nowhere to go with it. Bounce pass to Jadon. Out high to Mo. Hands it back to Kowal. Lob to Mo down the lane. Too deep. Out to X for a corner 3 try. No good. Rebound, Colorado. And they almost turned it over, but a great save by Hargress. McKaylee will bring it up. 49-41 Buffaloes, 16-10 to play. Hargress on the wing to McKaylee. McKaylee, right wing dribble, nearly traveled, gives to Holland. And now a foul on Oklahoma. Koala Talk going to be called for a foul. Timeout. Colorado stretches out their halftime lead in the opening segment of the second half. We've got 15:59 to go. And it's Buffalo's 49, Sooners 41. Tonight's game brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, fan-fueled, athlete-focused. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
Better your business's game plan with marketing done intentionally different at High Five Media. We're a one-stop shop offering web design, photography, video production, social media management, custom AI solutions, and more from our team of marketing experts, all under one roof. Contact us at highfivemedia.com today to learn more. High Five Media, proud sponsor of OU Athletics.
Tip off your game day experience in the heart of the city at the Omni Oklahoma City, where luxury meets Sooner spirit. Fuel up before the game at OKC Tap House, our lively sports bar serving fan favorites and cold brews. Or unwind post-game by the fire pit with skyline views from our rooftop pool and terrace. Just steps from Scissortail Park, Bricktown, and all the excitement the city has to offer. Whether you're rallying for a win or celebrating a buzzer beater, make the Omni OKC your home court advantage. Book your stay today at omnihotels.com. Omni Oklahoma City. Stay like a champion.
One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, fan-fueled, athlete-focused. Join One Oklahoma today at oneoklahoma.com. Whether Brahms is your stop for a burger and ice cream or your weekly trip for groceries from the fresh market, Brahms is proud to be part of your family's tradition. Brahms, farm fresh for over 50 years, proud partner of OU Athletics. Kev?
15:59 to go in this one. Colorado still with the lead, 49-41. Push their lead up to 8 here in this one. And, Toby, a lot of the stuff the Sooners are doing offensively, I don't even recognize, because it's just you're throwing the ball away. These guys were playing so, succinct basketball there, down the stretch, and they're making turnovers that are uncharacteristic. They're missing some shots that are uncharacteristic. But, you making missed shots, that's not as concerning. But defensively, giving up, easy looks, and then, when you're not taking care of your business on the offensive end of the floor, you find yourself down 8. to a team that has 3 opt-outs on it, which was 3 of their top 4 scorers. So Sooners are going to have to find a combination. That coaching staff over there in that huddle, Porter Moser and his guys, are going to have to find a combination to get this thing going in the right direction sooner rather than later.
The Oklahoma defense that was so good down the stretch of the season, it doesn't seem like they're taking Colorado out of what they want to do tonight. Looks like Colorado's kind of getting where they want to go on the court.
Yeah, they are, and they're getting there, and they're making shots out of it. And they're shooting the ball well. We give them credit for that, but the Sooners, it's on them to go out there and compete and take away those shots, not to give up the easy ones. So you got to contest, and you got to block out and rebound still. I mean, those are all things that were the calling card of these guys when they won, so many games down the stretch. They're not doing those same things tonight.
Fouls are 4-0 here in the second half. Sooners have been called for 4. Colorado yet to pick one up. It'll be Buffalo's ball on the baseline out of the timeout. They lead 49-41. Pack, Brown, Wagee, Atak, and Jones in the game for OU. Sanders has it. Rip drive into the lane. Turnaround shot blocked by Mo. Rebound Atak. Second block for Mo tonight. X on the push. He's up high. Cut off by Hargress. He'll set up his play. Atak. Double team comes. He's bumped. Gives back to Brown. Right wing. X on the dribble. Out to Nigel at half court. 12 to shoot. Pack yet to hit a 3 tonight. Drives it. Got deep. Floater. Bank shot is good for Nigel on a dead sprint down the left side.
What a hard shot, and to get it to go. That was a difficult one, and he doesn't usually make those types of shots. He makes shots around the rim, but that's the first time I've seen him make that type of a shot.
7 points for Nigel. Still no three-pointers. 49-43 Buffs. 15-15 to play. McKaylee holds 35 feet out, now dribbles. Backdoor feed to Hargress. He got free for a short baseline jumper, but missed it. And X rips the rebound away from Caceres. Nigel down the right flank. Stops at the arc. Head and shoulder fake. Got deep, got banged, put it up, missed it. No foul called. Rebound Sanders. Should have been a foul there. Sanders sprints the other way. Corner to Hargress for a 3 try. No, back iron. Offensive rebound taken away by Jadon Jones. Took it right away from McKaylee. 49-43. Slip pass Mo to the rim. Layup is no good, but he drew the foul on Hargress. And there's the first Colorado foul of the second half. Second on Hargress.
Yeah, as soon as I thought they got a good whistle in the first half, not a great whistle, but a good whistle in the first half for the Sooners. They got to the bonus fairly quickly, but here in the second half, it's not the same. It's 4-1 on the fouls, and that was Colorado's first foul. And we thought that Nigel Pack got fouled in that last layup, and he did as well. Didn't get the call.
Mo to the line, 1 for 2 tonight. He has only scored 1 point, and the first foul shot here is good. OU Athletics would like to thank the official Eat, Play, Stay partners. Hal Smith Restaurants. Visit Norman, Cup Bop, Norman NCED, and Midway Deli. Go to Soonersports.com for more information. Kirill Ielatantsif will check in after the second foul shot. It is good. Mo hit them both. He'll get a rest. 49-45 Buffs. 14:36 to go. Still a long ways to play in this one. Full court pressure going to be applied here. Crawford inbounds to Hargress, and now the Sooners drop back. Jadon Jones draws that assignment on Barrington Hargress. Hargress, left wing. Ida McKaylee. Swings it to Inman. Inman puts it on the deck, back to Hargress up top. 10 on the shot clock. Crawford comes to get it, back to Hargress. 8 to shoot. Hargress wants to drive, met by Ielatantsif. Cross-court pass Crawford. Crawford to the right block, forced it up over Kowal, missed it, and there's Kirill for the rebound.
Great play defensively. Didn't foul and got the rebound.
X inside the arc. Crossover. Drive. Got deep. Layup. No. And a foul. A late whistle, but they got it right. This is one of those where they were waiting to see if he made the shot or not. X to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I disagree with that. We've had this conversation several times, especially late in the season. These guys, a foul is a foul no matter when it is and no matter if he makes the shot or not.
Completely agree with you, but you agree they seem to do that sometimes,
100%.
Don't they?
Yeah, 100%.
First free throw for Brown is true. He's got 11. Sooners have cut the deficit here to 3, 49-46. Feels like the defense has picked up a bit, too.
Intensity's picked up, activity. Got a stop the last couple of times as X misses the second free throw. Usually a really good free throw shooter.
He's just 2 of 4 tonight. He's got 11 points now, though. Still 13:50 to go. 49-46 Buffs. Sooners have not led since it was 4-2. McKaylee. Rip drive on Ialatansev down the lane, forced it up, missed it. Rebound tapped into the corner. Crawford saves it, but he threw it to Nigel. Sooners run the other way. X, half court, top of the key, down the lane to the rim. Left-hand finish is good, and it's a 1-point game.
Great finish right there.
Quickly back the other way, and from behind, Jadon Jones the block, but he's called for the foul, then vociferously argues. And official Mike Littlewood turns and threatens to tee him up, but doesn't. Like Jadon caught up with the play and blocked the shot at Caceres. And he thought it was clean. The official did not.
Yeah, and I'd love to see the replay of it. Right now they're showing the replay of Xavier Brown's dribble drive to the basket, easy left-handed lay-in. But I'd love to see the replay of that one.
Second foul on Jadon. So Caceres will shoot free throws here. He's 2 for 2 tonight. First one is good. Brown out, Tay Davis in with 13:26 to go. It's a 50-48 Buffaloes lead. Xavier Brown, 13 points, the only Sooner in double figures tonight. Caceres, second one, skyward, and good as well. He's got 9. 51-48. Pack will run the point here with X getting a rest, although made a liar of me as he gives it back to Tay. Tay will bring it up. Davis, high screen, angles right, picks up his dribble, cross court to Nigel. Carril trying to post up. Now he'll come set Nigel a pick. He goes baseline, spin, fadeaway pack. Good! What a shot! Nigel Pack, 17-foot baseline fadeaway.
Yeah, you talk about in his bag. Nigel Pack with the half spin. That's a great move, and he got it to go.
51-50. X and Nigel starting to get going here. Corner 3, Inman. No good. Rebound tap back to Inman. Drives, high arcing bank shot. Missed it. Pack the rebound. Sooners in search of the lead. Pack on the push. Crossover. Drive. Kick. Corner. Attack. Steps right. Shoots a 3. Missed it. And Carril taps the rebound out, but Colorado comes up with it. 51-50 Buffs. 12:35 to play. Caceres drives the baseline, turned away. McKaylee now on the wing. Back to Hargress, their table setter. Hargress to the elbow, surrounded. Back out McKaylee, he'll shoot a 3-pointer. No good, front iron miss, but it's tipped up and in by Inman.
Got to block out, T-Row. I mean, those are shots right there. You got him to take a tough one, got him to miss, but you got to block out. Don't give up the easy offensive rebound tip in for a layup.
53-50 Buffs. Nigel, step back, 3 for the tie. No. Foul on Colorado as Carril Ialatansev was going for the offensive board. He was being held by McKaylee. Third team foul. We got a timeout on the floor. It's heating up here in Las Vegas. 11:59 to play. It's Colorado 53, Oklahoma 50. Opening night of the College Basketball Crown. Tonight's game brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties. Fan-fueled, athlete-focused. This is Sooner Basketball from Learfield.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be a premier partner of OU Athletics and the exclusive provider of the OU Visa debit and credit cards. The #1 pick for Sooner fans. Access convenient card controls with a MidFirst Bank app and manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Plus, add your card to your digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/Sooners for details and show your support for the Crimson and Cream. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
The Whataburger Monterey Melt is back? You've got some nerve showing up here again, looking all delicious with your fresh all-beef patties, melty cheeses, grilled peppers and onions, and jalapeno ranch. When I want you, you're nowhere to be found. And now you're back? Aw, get in here. We just missed you, that's all. The Whataburger Monterey Melt is back for a limited time and harder to resist than ever. Download the app. What a burger!
Sooner Basketball brought to you by MidFirst Bank. Get your OU debit or credit card today exclusively from MidFirst Bank, a premier partner of OU Athletics. True to you, member FDIC. And the University of Oklahoma and Sooner Sports Properties would like to thank our concession partners, Anheuser-Busch, Fletcher's Original Corny Dogs, Coca-Cola, Frito-Lay, The Baked Bear, Taco Mile, Wonderfolk, and Boomerang Diner. 11:59 to go here in Vegas, 53-50 Colorado. Sooners still haven't been able to get the three-pointer to fall. They're 5 of 22 tonight, 0 for 5 in the second half. But they have carved into this deficit here, Kev. How are they doing it?
Playing defense. I mean, they're active hands. They're all over the place. You got to get these guys to take tough shots. Colorado's running a lot of shot clock every possession, so the Sooners are having to really defend for 30 seconds of that shot clock. And so what they're doing is they're doing a good job defensively, getting them to miss, but you got to block out and rebound. The possession's not over until you secure the basketball, and then they're pushing down the floor. Hopefully Xavier Brown will get back in the ball game, here pretty quick, because he was the guy that was like the catalyst for that, pushing the ball himself, getting to the rim, and then throwing out dimes for easy shots on the perimeter. So you got to continue to, push the basketball across half court. If you can advance it with a pass, that would be great. Paint touch threes are going to be important, and then just taking care of the basketball. We talked about in the beginning, the Sooners have turned the ball over quite a bit, and so you got to take care of it here this last 11:59 of this ball game. You're down 3. Again, I'm not concerned. I still feel like the Sooners have, a lot of, good basketball left to play in them and can stretch this lead out. But you got to do it. You got to perform. I mean, that's why you play the game. I mean, you come into this thing probably being the favorite to win this tournament in the postseason. But you got to come out and do it, and you got to do it 3 times in 3 nights here. So you got to play some better basketball if you're in those crimson jerseys.
They break the huddle with Pack, Atak, Jones, Davis, and Ialatansa. And it is Sooner basketball down 3. Nigel still yet to hit a three-pointer tonight. 0 for 4. But he won't stop shooting. He'll be the inbounder here. Comes up to Jadon up top. Back to Nigel. Open 3 on the wing. Maybe this is the one. Nope, missed that one. Sanders the board. Got him a good look. 0 for 5. 11:48 to play. Caceres holding on the logo. Gives it to Sanders. Hargress now comes to get it left side of the floor. Tay on him. Crawford trying to free himself. Can't. Good defense by Jadon. Back to Sanders. Sanders into the paint. Corner pass. 3 up by Caceres is good. Second of the night for him.
Well, that's the second time tonight that Kowal has come off of his man and given up an open look 3. And that's what I was saying earlier. You don't want Kowal to be a guy that's going to make a couple of threes but then give them right back to the other team.
Back to a 6-point lead. Nigel's pass is kicked out of bounds. Both teams have hit 5 threes tonight. Xavier Brown back in for a talk. X will be the inbounder when play resumes here. Down 6. Brown into Carril. He's wide open. He'll shoot a 3. He missed it. 5 for 24 from downtown. Gracious. 11:05 to play. Hargress draws 2 defenders, slips and falls, but got it off to Sanders. Caceres now. Cross-court Sanders. Sanders backs Brown. Backing to the block. Turn around, fade away up and short. X has the board.
No way. Good defense. He's not going to make that shot. Good job by forcing him into that one and just rebounding and pushing the other way.
Brown to Pack. Nigel around to Tay screen. Slip past to Tay in the lane. Fouled. Put it up. Missed it, but free throws coming for Tay Davis. That little pick and roll slip pass works there and earns a couple of free throws.
Yeah, and good job by Tay. I think he was originally catching that ball thinking he was going to be a passer, but as soon as he saw the defender there, got the contact with the foul, he put it up towards the basket. Great job. Get himself to the foul line.
Taco Ifala called for his second, the 7-foot freshman. And Davis's first foul shot is nothing but net. No one's a fan of waiting to see a doctor. Mercy has doctors in your area with timely primary care appointments. Browse, book, be seen at mercy.net/Sooner visits. 7 points for Tay Davis tonight. Jadon Jones and Mo Wiggy are the leading rebounders for OU. They each have 4. Sooners, though, are a -6 on the board so far. They've been out-rebounded as a team 31-25. Davis is second, also good. 56-52. 4-point game. We near the midway point second half. Full court pressure. They get it into Holland. Back to Hargress. He throws ahead to Sanders, and he'll step into the front court. Buffs in white, Sooners in crimson. Sanders to Holland. Hargress, their point guard, wants to come get it. Can't yet. Holland lost the loose dribble, chased it down, and then diving for the ball, Mo knocked it out of bounds. Thought they were going to call a foul there for a second.
I thought it was for sure going to be a foul. Mo's done that a couple of times. He's got to understand, even though you're diving for the ball, a loose ball like that, if you clip that guy's legs, they could easily call a foul on you.
Going to wipe up some sweat where Mo went diving for the ball. 10:16 to go. 13 on the shot clock here for Colorado. They have a 4-point lead. Sideline inbounds, Holland to Hargress. Angles right on the dribble, gives to Sanders. Sanders gets a screen, draws two defenders, lost the ball, chased it down at half court. Off to Holland with three. Pull-up three-pointer over Pack is way short. Thrown up by Sanders, air ball, and there's the second shot clock violation of the night on Colorado.
They run so much time off the shot clock every single possession Colorado does that the Sooners just need to guard for that last 5. They can keep the guard the last 5 seconds. They can be in a good spot.
Nigel got away with a foul on that three-point shot. They showed the replay. Nigel lobbed to Tay to the rim. Pump fake. Layup is good and one. Oh, he waited for Taco to fall on him. Sounds like me on a Friday night. And he got the reverse layup to go. 3-point opportunity for Tay Davis. What a shot.
You did okay with those tacos last night.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't spill any of that.
No, I didn't drop much, did I? Tay can make it a 1-point game with the free throw. 9:50 to play, and he got it. 11 now for Tay, and the Sooners are within 1. 56-55. That was the third foul, by the way, on Taco. Hargress. Right side of the floor, pull-up jumper, and he's fouled on the shot by Jadon Jones.
Jadon's getting frustrated because he just got pushed several times by Hargress coming up the floor with his offhand, pushed him off, and then pushed him off again. Really good defense by Jadon Jones, but he got pushed off right there, right in front of the official.
And Porter Moser is complaining about it. The official shaking his head that he didn't push off, so Porter went back to Matty and said, show me the replay on the iPad. Matty showed it to him, and now Porter's laughing. I think he saw that he was pushing off. Hargress to shoot 2. He's 4 for 4 tonight. He makes the first.
Yeah, he's got one of the highest usage rates in college basketball. Hargress is. He always has the basketball. They use him for everything. Yeah. He dribbles it, he shoots it, he passes it, he rebounds it.
He's involved in everything.
Every single play.
Colorado's not missing free throws. 14 of 15 at the line as a team tonight. The second one's good as well. 16 points for Hargress. He's got 3 assists. 58-55, Koala talk in for Jadon Jones, who sits down with 3 fouls. Darion Reed still on the bench with 4. We're down to 9:39 to go. Opening game of the Crown. X brings it right side of the floor. Now middle. Double team comes, finds Mo. Tay Davis a touch. Backdoor feed, Nigel Pack. Sandwich between Buffaloes. Looking for help, lobs it back out high to Tay. Saves the possession. Davis, corner to Attack. Sooners down 3, back to Tay, 5 to shoot. Attack up top, open 3 for the tie, got it! Third of the night for Koal, and we are tied in Vegas.
That's when he needs to shoot the basketball, when it's one-on-one, it's coming to him like that. He doesn't have to dribble. If he has to dribble off a ball screen, they're going to blitz him and get the ball out of his hands.
58 all, under 9 to go. Hargress to the free throw line, lob corner, Caceres a 3 try, in and out, and Mo alone for the board. Sooners push, looking for the lead. Brown to Koal. Brings it back to X, around a screen, left side of the floor. Has an alley, drive, turnaround, fadeaway, front iron, around and off. Tay Davis, offensive board. Kick out Nigel. Nigel from 35, it's good! First of the night for Nigel Pack, and the Sooners have their first lead since it was 4-2. Timeout, Colorado.
What a big shot right there, and Tay Davis made the right play. I was up here trying to beg him to make a pass out, and that was the play. Offensive rebound, throw it out. That's the best time to shoot a three-point shot.
8:19 to go in the desert. Oklahoma 61, Colorado 58. Tonight's game brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties. Fan-fueled, athlete-focused. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
We are OU Health, the overcomers of I'm out of options. The only answer to what do I do now? When others say too late, OU Health says, let's go. This is a promise to all 77 counties that you have someone on your side, working, fighting, wrestling. Someone who will never quit, never back down. OU Health. Never done, never outdone.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletics season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
The Sooner Sports Podcast is your all-access audio pass to Sooner Sports. Listen to Toby Roll and Chris Plank talk all things Sooners. Log on to Soonersports.com/podcast or search Sooner Sports Podcast in your favorite podcast provider. The Sooner Sports Podcast, it's presented by Allstate and Riverwind Casino. And Sooner Basketball is brought to you in part by OU Health. OU Health, the academic health system of the University of Oklahoma. Never done, never outdone. Kev?
8:19 to go in this one. Sooners with their first lead in a long time, 61-58. And you just felt like it was coming. You just had to make a shot. Had to make a shot or two to get them there and make a big play. And here we are, with the Sooners with a 3-point lead at the timeout. And I love the fact that Tay Davis is playing some aggressive basketball out there. You know, he can make mistakes, and sometimes he turns it over. And it's been a minute since he's had to handle the basketball because we're seeing the effects of Dayton Forsythe being out.
Yeah.
You know, you got one of your ball handlers, one of your guards, one of your scorers out of the game. So what do the Sooners have to do? They have to adjust, and they bring Tay Davis up front to handle the basketball and bring it across half court, which he had done a little bit of that this year, but also part of the time that he was doing that was part of the time that the Sooners were, you know, not playing as well and you know, on a 9-game losing streak. So I'm glad to see, you know, him continuing to play aggressive because he's had a couple of turnovers, you know, uncharacteristic turnovers by him, but it's been a minute since he's brought the ball across half court in a ball game like this. You can practice it for the last, you know, week or so, but still it's not the same. So glad he's being aggressive on the offensive glass and then throwing the ball out, looking for those second and third chance opportunities.
A couple of threes have fallen here as well. Sooners 7 now on the night. OU's turned it over 8 times, Colorado 11. Still 8:19 to play. We'll have another timeout here pretty quickly, the under 8-minute media timeout. It's Colorado basketball. 61-58 Oklahoma. And during that break, Jadon Jones checked back in for Koala Talk. Here we go. Caceres to inbound. Looking, comes into Hargris in the backcourt. Hargris sprints left, into the paint. Stop, corner pass. Holland for 3 to tie it. Missed it short. Hit the rim twice, tapped high in the air, scramble for it. Jadon on the run out, has it the other way. He'll wait for friends. To Tay. Tay won't wait for anybody. Takes it right to the rack, put it up, got it blocked. Are we going to count this?
Yep.
Goaltending is called. Tay Davis makes it a 5-point Sooner lead.
Yeah, that was an easy call there. That ball was on its way down. And here we are back with a quick timeout. 7:59 to go. Sooners up 5.
7:59 to play, as Kevin just mentioned. 63-58 Oklahoma. Tonight's game brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties. Fan-fueled, athlete-focused. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
We all make plans for the future.
But car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. To get started, find an agent at shelterinsurance.com. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
At Fowler Dodge, we're all about delivering vehicles that work as hard as you do. With a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned vehicles, our team is here to make the car buying process easy. And with competitive pricing, flexible financing, and instant trade-in appraisals, we'll help you drive off with confidence. Start your journey today. Shop online or visit Fowler Dodge to get started.
Located just minutes from the OU campus, Courtyard Norman offers affordable, stylish accommodations with tech-forward amenities and classic Southern hospitality. Book your stay today at Marriott.com/OKCNO. And the University of Oklahoma and Sooner Sports Properties would like to thank our concession partners, Dos Equis, Dickey's Barbecue Pit, Shakes Frozen Custard, Gin and Juice, Pizza Hut, HTO, Coop Elworks, Kona Ice, and Rock and Roll Tequila. Toby Rowland, Kevin Henry, Drake Dykin back with you. Didn't know we'd be playing basketball in April. Certainly didn't know we'd be playing in Las Vegas, but here we are at the Crown, College Basketball Crown, the CBC, night one, and we got a good basketball game. The Sooners have trailed pretty much the whole way, but with 7:59 to go, they lead it by 5, their largest lead of the night, 63-58.
T-Row, I want to ask you this. My neighbors, Mike and Rhonda Robertson, just sent me a text, and I know you're way cooler than I am, and we just talked about this a little bit. The sign that Nigel Pack throws up after he hits a three.
Right.
Can you explain that to our listeners?
It means he's got ice water in his veins.
There you go.
3 times as much as anyone else.
Oh,
I don't
awesome.
know. I don't know what it means.
It's kind of like when Drake says something and then throws his hand out like this, like he's to everybody.
It doesn't look great.
Have some of that.
The Nigel thing looks like he's maybe, giving the bird to the audience, but he's not. There's more than one finger up there, and there's 3 to be exact. We'll get Drake on that. Drake, after the game, ask Nigel what that means, okay? Timeout's over. Colorado basketball, Sooners by 5. And we are awaiting television. Full court pressure going to be applied here. Pack, Brown, Jones, Davis, and Wagee on the court in crimson. Winner gets either Baylor or Minnesota Saturday. Winner is also in the money. Loser gets nothing. Inbounds to Sanders. Here we go. Guarded by Nigel. Sanders, big hair in the backcourt, flying in the wind, crosses the timeline. Here comes a screen. Sanders drifts left. Gives to Hargress, right wing. Corner pass deflected. Stolen by Jadon Jones.
Good hands.
Knocked the pass down, then grabbed it. Nigel frees himself up top, doesn't shoot, gives to X instead in the corner. He'll drive into the paint. Spin, fade away, Brown, back iron miss. Boy, that's his shot. He missed it, though. And McKaylee's got it for the Buffs.
What a look. What a move to even get that shot off. That was a great move.
McKaylee straddling the three-point line, hands it off to Holland. Holland, free throw line, jump pass to McKaylee in the paint. Hook shot is no good, and Mo has the board. Colorado's offense has dried up. Sooner defense has improved. Nigel crossover, step back, fade away, 2. Good! Nothing but net. Nigel Pack, and the Sooner guards are taking over this game right now.
How about Nigel in the mid-range? He doesn't usually step to the middies, but he gets all the way to the rim or to 3. The mid-range is open.
Kev just hit you with the middies. 65-58, Sooners by a touchdown. Caceres, double teamed, and a foul going to be called on Mo. He reached in and tried to strip it.
Yeah, you got to be smarter than that, Mo, because, think about it. The Sooners are in a really good spot here, making shots, playing good defense, forcing Colorado in some difficult ones. Just continue to guard. Don't bail him out with that one.
You want to hear something good?
Of course.
First foul of the night on Mo Wagee.
Get out of here.
6:44 to go in the game, 65-58. 1-1, though. It's a 7th team foul for Felix Caceres. 68% foul shooter who's 4 for 4 tonight. And the first one is good. Well, they have hit their free throws, Buffs. They're a pretty good free throw shooting team on the year. A little bit better than OU. Tonight, 16 of 17, 94% at the line.
Darion Reed just checked in for Mo Wagee, and Darion's going to play until he fouls out. You know, so he's got those 4 fouls.
He's fresh.
He wants to be on the floor. The Sooner coaching staff wants him to be on the floor. Darion, you're going to play until you foul out.
Caceres hit them both. Koala Talk checks back in. Caceres has 14, Hargress 16 to pace the Buffaloes. For the Sooners, Pack 14, Davis and Brown each have 13, and Atak 11. 65-60, OU leads it. Xavier Brown brings it up with 6:40 to play. He's at half court. Left side to Davis. Goes away from the Darion Reed screen, drives to the block, gives it back out to Atak. Nigel at half court now. Nigel, 2 defenders on him, backs it up, and he got fouled on the reach-in by Ian Inman. And we pause 10 seconds for station ID. 7 o'clock here in the desert, 9 o'clock where you are. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield. (65-60) Oklahoma. Tay Davis on the block, pivot, finger roll, missed it. Might have been touched by McKaylee. Colorado the board. 6:14 to play, opening night of the college basketball crown. Sooners trying to advance to the semifinals and make some money on the way. Hargress to Sanders, and down low, Darion Reed just picked up his 5th personal foul. Wrestling off the ball with McKaylee. That's 5, and he's done for the night.
Wow, I didn't even see that call. I knew he was down there battling underneath, but, I mean, that's every single possession of every game. You could call that foul all day long.
This will be a 1-and-1 for McKaylee. It'll be Mo coming back into the game. What a frustrating night for Darion.
Just 5 points tonight. He had played so good down the stretch. He was playing some good basketball.
5 points, 2 rebounds. And only 12 minutes of action. McKaylee, he's 2 for 2 at the line. 65-60, 6:03 to play. First one is good.
It's the only way these guys are scoring on you lately here is from the foul line. Don't foul them and put them there.
They're 2 for their last 19 from the field, Colorado.
On the same basket that the Sooners were shooting bad in the first half.
Okay. Got the second one. I like a little detective mode here.
Drake and I
62.
Drake and I analyzed that there at the half. So
they're 4 of 21 shooting in the second half, Colorado. Tay Davis hands to Nigel in front of his own bench. He'll drive it. Got to the elbow. Shoves it out to X for a 3. Right side. In and out. It's halfway down. Buffs rebound. 3-point game. Hargress on the push to the block. Forced it up in traffic and drew the foul. They call it on Mo.
Yeah, and, you know, back to Xavier Brown's shot. Again, if it's in and out like that, you got to get a little bit more lift on your shot. Use your legs a little bit more, maybe your arms a little bit more. You want that ball to settle straight in versus skipping across the rim like that. That's what makes the ball rattle out. So get up off the ground just a little bit, and that takes every player to a man to adjust on their own. That's not something that anybody can help you with. You just got to know that as a shooter.
Hargress 6 for 6 free throw shooting. First one is good. Walden Cleaners has 3 generations of knowledge that ensure the highest in quality detergents and cleaning methods are used, along with the most advanced equipment. Walden Cleaners and Laundry, where the difference is quality. 5:39 on the clock, getting late now. Hargress hit them both. He's got 18 points. 65-64 Oklahoma. Colorado 21 of 22 at the line tonight. Brown. Free throw line, down the lane, pump fake at the block, can't get a shot off, bounce low to Mo, he goes up for the dunk, got it blocked, got it back, put it up, missed it, but drew the foul. Mo padding his rebounding stats and a chance to go to the line here.
Well, he could have padded his point stats because he got the bucket and the foul. These are layups. There's been 2 layups that Mo has missed. It's been right there point blank that, yes, he's going to the line. He's been shooting the ball well from the foul line as well. But make the shot and then add 1 and get the 3-point play.
McKaylee's second, 7th team foul. Both teams in the bonus now. This is 2 shots for Wiggy. Second best offensive rebounder in the SEC this year. And he makes the first one. The Sooners shooting the free throw as well. They're 17 of 21 as a team. That's very good, 81%. Nigel's going to get a quick break. Jadon in for him. 66-64 Sooners. Mo hit them both. Boy, his free throw shooting has really improved.
Hadn't it?
Yeah. 67-64. Hargris brings it up, hounded by Tay Davis. They bump at midcourt. Hargris, left side, gives right side to McKaylee. Trying to get it to Holland. Now he does. Holland loose with the dribble. Double team comes, swipes at him, swiped away from him by Wiggy, out of bounds. It'll stay Colorado ball.
Really good defense there. Don't foul. Really good defense by playing without fouling, Toby. You got to continue to stay in your stance and don't foul, especially if you're Jadon Jones or Mo Wiggy. Those 2 guys, high motion guys, especially on the defensive end. Play defense, stay wide.
10 to shoot. 5:03 to go in the game. Hargris drives into the paint. Layup blocked by Mo, but they call a foul. Not on Mo. I think it's a blocking foul on who was underneath him, and that was Xavier Brown. And more free throws coming for Hargris here. They're having a hard time when he puts it on the deck, Kev, and drives it, not fouling him. These will be his 9th and 10th free throw attempts of the night.
Yeah, he's got 19 points, but half of his points have been from the line. So you just got to play solid defense with him and don't put him on the foul line because, again, when you have the lead, Colorado wants to stop the clock. They need more time, and they need to score with the clock stopped. And so just don't foul any of these guys.
They haven't made a field goal in 6.5 minutes. All of their points coming at the stripe. 4:59 to play. Hargris hit the first, hit the second. 21 points. 67-66. Sooners by 1. Davis, left side of the floor to Atak. Kowal gets it to exit half court. Sprint dribble right, stops, backs it up, comes left, slips, backs it up again. Out to Jadon, 10 to shoot. X gets it back at half court. Double team comes, lob to Wiggy in the paint, bounce pass low to Tay for the dunk.
There you go. Great post-to-post fat pass, and I love Tay Davis running along that baseline. He's so tough to guard there.
69-66, Sooners by 3. Tay's got 15, 4:22 to go. Hargris, can they keep from fouling him? Around to pick right side of the floor, inside the arc, pivots, feeds low to McKaylee. He lost the ball. Wiggy took it from him. Turnover. 4:10 to go. X up top, goes left, shoot to 3, short, airballed it. Oh, gracious, out of bounds.
Yeah, you need more legs. I was talking about it there, right? That last 3 that he shot rattled in and out, and I said you got to get more lift on your shot if you're Xavier Brown. You want that ball to be going down towards the basket, and that one there just never quite made it 10 feet.
X out, Nigel in, Moa break, Carril in. 4:04 to go, 69-66 Sooners. They'll pick up full court here. McKaylee comes into Sanders, and now the Sooners drop back. Sanders one-on-one against Atak. Under 4 minutes to play in the opening game of the Crown. Sanders around to pick. Corner pass. Open. Inman for 3. 2 bodies on the floor. Shot is missed. Chased down in the corner by Jones. Nigel Pack gets up limping. He got taken out on a screen. Nigel has the basketball now into the front court. Crossover. Drive. Jump stop in the lane. Swiped at and stolen by Inman. Turnover. Back the other way, Sanders. Sanders up over, blocked by Nigel, who retreated on the play and caught up with it from the backside. Timeout. 3:28 to go. Sooners 69, Buffaloes 66. Tonight's game brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, fan-fueled, athlete-focused. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
Sooner fans, getting ready for game day starts with Pizza Hut. Bring the flavor everyone can agree on with the $10 Big New Yorker, a massive foldable pizza made to feed the whole crew. It's perfect for watch parties, post-game hangs, and busy sports weekends when everyone's hungry, because game day traditions go hand in hand with Pizza Hut tradition. So whether you're cheering at the stadium or gathered with family and friends, fuel your Sooners spirit with the official pizza of the Sooners. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hey College Hoops fans, it's sideline reporter Molly McGrath teaming up with Evan Williams Bourbon to welcome you to Bourbon Nation, the home of game day spirit. From the couch to courtside, Evan Williams is with you for every tip-off and buzzer beater. Because we might be divided by the score, but we're united by the pour. Find a bottle near you at evanwilliams.com and make this extra-aged Kentucky bourbon a part of your game day tradition. Go Sooners! Evan Williams Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Bardstown, Kentucky, 43% alcohol by volume, must be 21 plus. Enjoy responsibly.
Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio. You'll find it on Channel 84 and streaming on the SiriusXM app. Sooner Basketball is brought to you in part by Housesmith Restaurant Group. Housesmith Restaurants will feed your game day cravings with their wide variety of restaurants available across the Midwest. Visit HouseSmithRestaurants.com for a list of their restaurants. Kev?
3:28 to go in this one. Sooners up 3, 69-66. The key down the stretch is to play defense without fouling, force these guys to make them make a shot on you. I mean, it's been forever since Colorado's made a shot.
8 minutes.
8 minutes that they haven't even made a field goal. Make them make a shot on you, and then just rebound and shoot. When they do shoot, you don't foul them. Then just block out and rebound, and then run your offense the other way. And if you can push the ball, Colorado, I would give them some credit. I mean, they've slowed down this Sooner offense to in a good way tonight. The Sooners have not been this slow offensively in a long time. Obviously, they're missing Dayton Forsythe, another ball handler, another scorer, another guy that can get you in your offense. But what they're doing is they're settling in on the defensive end. Colorado is. So if the Sooners can block out and rebound and push it up the court fast before Colorado gets organized defensively, then you have a better chance of getting an easy look. So do those things. If they do get back, that's fine, Toby. Let's run some offense. Again, the clock is your friend. Swing it around. Run your good offense. That post-to-post pass for the easy dunk by Tay Davis, that was a great play. Run some more of that type of stuff.
Colorado shot 54% in the first half. In the second half, they're 4 of 23. They scored 25 points in the second half, 16 of those at the free throw line. They are 16 for 16 at the free throw line in the second half. They've only scored 9 points outside of free throws. And we have played 16 and a half minutes in the second half.
There was a time when I said you're doing good on the fouls when you can say you've made more foul shots than the other team has attempted. Now Colorado with 23 makes, Sooners just with 22 attempts.
All right, Hargress to inbound, 3-point game, 3:28 to go. Comes into McKaylee, hands it back to the point guard. There, Engine, Barrington, Hargress. Jadon Jones draws the assignment. Hargress angles left, draws 2 defenders. Gives it to McKaylee. Holding at the arc, 10 to shoot. Handoff, Holland down the lane, corner pass. Inman for 3, fouled on the shot, missed it. Tay Davis ran into him. And more free throws coming for Colorado.
Yeah, he fouled him. No doubt about it. I can't tell you how many times it's heartbreaking for the defense when you foul a jump shooter. Don't foul those guys.
3 shots for Ian Inman. These are his first of the night. He's 5 for 5 on the year at the line. And the first one is no good. Wow. The University of Oklahoma and Sooner Sports Properties would like to thank our concession partners, Community Coffee, Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, High Noon, Cup Bop, Nacho Express, Conecuh Sausage, and Evan Williams. He missed the second. First 2 misses of the second half at the line for Colorado. Inman gets 1 more here. 3:07 to play. And the last one is no good. He missed them all. Davis the rebound. It was a good foul, Kevin Henry.
No, it wasn't.
X to the baseline.
Make him make that 3-point shot. Don't get another foul on one of your better players.
Nigel Shimmy shake up high to the free throw line. Down the lane. Floater is up and short. Rebound Hargress. Colorado runs the other way. Push ahead Sanders. Sanders to the rim. Lays it up. Missed it. But he's fouled. And Colorado to the line again. Tay Davis picks up his third.
Make them make a field goal here in the second half.
Here comes their 28th and 29th free throws of the night. 20th and 21st of the second half. And Sanders misses the first.
Wow.
Missed 4 in a row. 2:43 to go. Koala Talk hops back in. Remember, Darion Reed is fouled out of this game. And the Sooners do not have Dayton Forsythe tonight. Josiah Sanders, second, is good. He's got 7. 2-point game. Xavier Brown running the show. He's at half court. Guarded by Holland. X gets a screen from Mo. Lobs to Mo at the free throw line. Down the lane, dribble. Mo forced it up, and he draws the foul. McKaylee fouled him, and we've got a free throw contest in Las Vegas.
Yep. Again, I know I mentioned this earlier. Would love to see Mo make that layup right there. Go off 2 feet. Be strong with the basketball. You know the foul's coming. Go straight up and finish that layup with the left hand.
Deepen your support for Oklahoma athletics by joining One Oklahoma, OU's subscription-based engagement platform, bringing you closer to the programs that you love. You could hear the rip of the net on the first free throw from Mo McGee. 6 of 7 at the line. Sooners lead it by 3, 70-67. And the second one is good as well. 7 points all on free throws for Mo. 4-point lead. 2:22 to go. Hargress picks up his dribble, cross court to Sanders. Sanders bounced to McKaylee, swatted by McGee, and it's stolen away. Mo broke up the pass. Tay picked up the loose ball. And as we near the 2-minute mark, OU has the basketball in a 4-point lead. Nigel on the wing, back to X on the logo. No reason to be in a hurry here. Brown to Nigel. He'll put it on the deck, into the paint, kick out, attack, open for 3, got it! Kowal knocked the bottom out of it, and it's a 7-point Sooner lead, his 4th of the night.
What a 3.
Hargress, the answer on the other end, is good from 3. That breaks a 9.5-minute drought without a field goal for Colorado. A shot they absolutely had to have. Their guy, Barrington Hargress, has 24 tonight. And with 1:39 to go, a timeout is called by Tad Boyle. 74-70 Sooners.
Great shot right there. Again, that's when Kowal needs to shoot the basketball. If I'm the coaching staff over there, I say anytime that ball gets swung to your side, whether it's from a guard-to-guard pass or a post out to you, you have the total green light to let it fly. Now, what happens is when he has to do it off the dribble, those are harder shots. Not that he can't make them, because we've seen him make them this year, but whenever he's off the dribble, he's going to get blitzed by somebody, especially when there's a ball screen there, Toby. So, again, off the catch, all day long green light. Off the dribble, be careful and run some clock here. You got 1:40 to go. Barrington Hargress, their best player, he came down and answered with his own 3. Sooners still with a 4-point lead. With 1:40 to go. Run some clock here. Don't be in a hurry.
Sooner basketball brought to you by Devon Sports Lab, where science and sports come together to boost your game. Train like a pro on April 4th alongside OU football and soccer athletes. You can find more information and register your child at devonsportslab.com. Timeout's over. Colorado has 1 left. Oklahoma has 3. Inbounds to Xavier Brown. 74-70 Sooners. Brown got bumped in the backcourt. Now he's in the front. 90 seconds to play in Las Vegas. Double team comes at Xavier Brown. Gets it off to Nigel. Nigel lobs corner, attack. Back to Nigel. Still 12 on the shot clock. Nearing half court, Nigel with 8 to shoot. Gives it to Mo. Back to Nigel. Around the screen. Step back. Three-pointer for Pack. Back iron miss. Colorado's got the board. And then he lost it out of bounds.
Wow.
Holland fumbled it out of bounds, and the Sooners have it back.
Wow. You ran a lot of shot clock down, and then you missed the three. I would have rather seen the Sooners drive the basketball, get something in the paint, or get fouled, of course. But that one, you ran a lot of clock down, got the miss, but then you got the turnover. Colorado gave it right back to you, 1:10 to go in this one.
15th turnover on Colorado tonight. They averaged 10 a game. Timeout, Porter Moser. Sooner Nation, it's time to give Sooner on April 14th for the University of Oklahoma's Giving Day. When you give, you're powering the momentum of OU students, faculty, academic programs, and Sooner athletics. Every gift, no matter the size, makes a real impact. Make your gift at givesooner.org and help shape the future of OU on April 14th. 1:10 to play. Sooners have the ball and a 4-point lead, 74-70. Who are you going to here, Ken?
Yeah, you put the ball in X's hands. Make sure he gets a clean ball screen out top. Make sure if you're Xavier Brown, you got to wait until the post comes and sets that screen. Don't want to get a moving screen call on you. And you just continue to run your offense and run that clock down as deep as you can.
Nigel's got it. Sooners going to milk the clock. 12 to shoot. We've got 1 minute to go in Vegas. Nigel, they double team him, backing up, cross court to X, 5 to shoot. He'll drive it. X down the lane to the rim. Layup is short. Rebound Colorado, and a foul is called. And this will be free throws for Colorado. They got Mo Wagee for a bump on the rebound. And we'll walk to the other end with 50 seconds, 5-0. McKaylee will shoot 2. Double bonus.
Yeah, Xavier Brown got the look he wanted right there at the basket, just couldn't get it to go. He's made so many of those layups in his career. That one just came up short.
McKaylee 4 for 4 at the line tonight, 67% on the year. He's got 12 points. The freshman from Israel. And his first is up and good. Got the roll. 3-point game.
Make or miss. Expect Colorado to pick you up, full court press. They're going to foul you at some point. They may foul you at some point, but just be strong with the basketball because they need the ball because time is on the Sooners side, not theirs.
Got them both. 2-point game. There's that full court pressure. Inbounds to Xavier Brown. It's just a man-to-man, so he'll bring it up one-on-one, guarded by Jalen Holland. 74-72. X crouching dribble at half court. We're down to 36 seconds. 14 to shoot. X at the three-point arc. Picks up his dribble. Slings it to a top. Three-pointer for Kowal. No. Rebound Colorado. Shot clock's off. 25 seconds to go. 2 to tie. 3 for the lead. Hargress on the wing with 20. And a timeout, Tad Boyle. He'll use his last with 19.9 to go. Oh, the crown is going to the wire on opening night. Sooners by 2. Buffaloes could tie it or win it here. It's got to be Hargress, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're going to put the ball in his hands, and he's going to go to work. And, you know, if you come off of a guy, I wouldn't mind. The thing about it is you want these guys to take tough twos. That's kind of the rule of college basketball these days. Take a tough shot, make the guy take a tough shot. And Barrington is a guy that can make those tough shots. But you know what? I think I still come off of somebody and give up an open look outside versus giving him an easy one. Now, not saying they can't knock it down because they knocked them down in the first half. But here, I mean, just looking back at the stats, they have not shot the ball well in the second half. Make somebody else beat you. Nevertheless, what you don't want to do is foul and put them on the foul line.
They've scored 19 of their 31 points in the second half at the free throw line. So make them make a shot. Porter still has 2 timeouts, so if they do make a shot, Sooners can call a timeout and hopefully have time to set something up coming the other way. Defensively, OU takes the court with Brown, Pack, Jones, Davis, and Wagee. Colorado still huddled up around Tad Boyle. Colorado out of timeouts. They have had a couple of, well, they got a 5-second violation once, and a couple of other times tonight they've had a hard time getting it in. See if the Sooners can force a mistake here. Inman, McKaylee, Hargress, Sanders, and Holland on the court for them. Inman will be the inbounder on the sideline. 20 seconds to go. 2-point game. He comes into Hargress in the backcourt. Tay Davis defends. 16 seconds. Hargress, right side of the floor. Still on the dribble with 12. Hargress, one-on-one with Tay. Brings it high now. Mo on him with 7. Still Hargress with 5. Hargress, crossover into the paint, down the lane, scooping left hand, finishes good with 1.6. And Oklahoma takes a timeout. Hargress got to the rim with the lefty finish and ties the game at 74.
Not sure why the Sooners switched 5 in that possession right there. You know that he's going to keep the basketball in his hands, and they wanted someone like Mo McGee guarding him. And so that's what they did. They brought up the post player, made him switch, and now Mo has to guard him. And Mo's on an island at that point with one of the, one of their better players, their best player, one of the better players in the Big 12 this year. So it's tough to see that possession right there.
We had a quick McIntyre Law review, and it looks like the clock is at 1.6 still. McIntyre Law. Visit McIntyreLaw.com to connect with their team of award-winning Oklahoma personal injury attorneys. All right, 1.6 isn't much, Kev. What's the play here?
I think those guards got to get it, one of them. I mentioned Xavier Brown last possession, and what they did was they went into Nigel Pack, but Nigel got doubled, and he's going to get doubled again. There's not a whole lot of time left here, of course, but what he was able to do was get it back to Xavier Brown. You've seen the Sooners spread the floor out, late game situations, put the ball in Xavier Brown's hands and have him make the decision, make the right read out there on the floor, and if he can't get a shot, then he can make the read and find somebody open. This one here, you only have 1.6 left, so whoever you feel the most confident in getting this shot up. Now, you got Koala talking, so you're going to have to get the ball in the end. You can't advance it, so you could throw a deep pass.
You got one timeout left if you want to quickly call a timeout.
Yeah, you got that option. But what you don't want to do is throw the deep pass down the floor. It gets, picked off, and then they throw up a shot from, half court that goes in on you and beat you. You want to make sure you're getting the last shot at this point.
Xavier Brown will be the inbounder. He's got Jones, Davis, Atak, and Pack out there with him. X running the baseline. Tie game. Baseball pass other end. Tay Davis goes high, grabs it, turnaround shot for the win. No! He got a pretty good look. A top of the key turnaround 3 to win it. It was wide left, and we're going to overtime in Vegas. We're going to overtime in the Crown. Oklahoma and Colorado. 5 minutes of bonus basketball when we come back. We'll take a 1-minute bonus network break. We're headed to overtime. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
At Toyota, we don't just build trucks. We build something that's meant to last. That's why the 2026 Tundra is built to tough it out and to take it easy. Built to carry tradition and to make new ones. Built stronger, built louder, built here. The 2026 Toyota Tundra. Built in Texas, driven everywhere. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
Here we go. Homeland brings savings and Sooner W's home all season long. Homeland is your go-to for all game day essentials. From tailgating treats to armchair game day snacks, we've got everything you need. Order now and enjoy the freshness and savings Homeland is known for. Hassle-free.
$74-all. We're headed to overtime here in Las Vegas. Opening night of the college basketball crown. Oklahoma and Colorado. Sooners had an attempt from Tay Davis, a three-point try up top at the end of regulation. Missed it. This is the third overtime game this year for OU. They're 1-1. They lost, of course, painfully at Missouri in overtime. And then won final day of regulation in overtime in Austin. They beat Texas. Winner of this one advances to the semifinals on Saturday and is in the money. Loser goes home empty-handed. No Darion Reed. He fouled out. There's a lot of guys that have foul trouble. There's been a lot of fouls called in this game. Mo McGee to jump center with McKaylee. And the Sooners win the tip. We're underway in overtime. 74 apiece. Jadon Jones to Tay Davis. Nigel Pack comes to get it. He'll swing it to X. Right side of the floor, has an alley, drives, finds the cutter. Tay sling up top. Nigel wide open three, buckets. And the overtime starts with a triple for Nigel.
Yeah, great shot right there. Again, another paint touch three, and Nigel was wide open, not a person anywhere near him. He got it to go. It rattled him, but he got it to go.
77-74. First Colorado offensive possession. Hargris gives to Holland for a three right side, and he hit it. His first field goal of the night ties it at 77.
Just neither team wants to give anybody any separation here.
Pack at half court to X. Back to Nigel. The pick from Mo, uses it. Kick corner to Tay. Tay with Sanders on him, takes him into the paint. Turnaround shot up and short from Davis. Buffs have the board. Minute gone by in overtime. Tied at 77. Holland on the wing to the free throw line. Cut off. He'll shoot a fadeaway from there. He missed it. Mo's got the rebound. Ahead to X. No numbers. Cross court to Nigel. Open. He'll launch again. Got it again. He knocked the bottom out of it. That's the second for Nigel in overtime.
There you go. Way to play through him in transition right there. Again, Colorado has a hard time getting their defense organized, giving up an open look by Nigel Pack.
13th 20-point game of the year for Nigel Pack. Cross court three, right side, Inman for the answer. No, and Xavier Brown has it.
Great defense. Make them make those shots.
By the way, that three by Nigel Pack means he has more threes now than any Sooner in OU history. He tries another one, missed that one short. Colorado rebounds. Nigel has hit 429 three-pointers, more than any player to ever wear a Sooner uniform. Down low, surrounded, and a foul is called as the pass went to McKaylee in the paint. Jadon Jones has been called for a foul, and that is his fifth. And the Sooners are running out of guys.
That one hurts because you need him for the defense and not necessarily his scoring. Jadon hadn't scored the ball a ton tonight, but he's played some really good defense this entire ball game.
No Dayton Forsythe. He didn't make the trip with the ankle surgery. And now Darion Reed and Jadon Jones have both fouled out. It'll be Koala Talk that replaces him.
I mean, anytime you're in a game and a team has shot 31 free throws against you, that means you're going to have some guys fouling out because that's just too many free throws.
Sooners have shot 24. There have been 55 free throw attempts, and we're about to have two more here. There have been 40 fouls called. It's one of those games, folks. McKaylee 6 for 6 at the line. We've got 2:55 to go in the extra period. Sooners lead at 80-77. And McKaylee's first of two attempts is good. Colorado has no sympathy for the Sooners' personnel problems. They had three of their top four leading scorers opt out of this game and enter the transfer portal, or will soon enter the portal. McKaylee hits them both, 80-79. Whoever wins gets 2 days off before they play again. That's good news. Xavier Brown at the logo. Sprints left, weaves back right, lob low to Tay for the hammer.
T-Row, what a play. That's a set play right there. Get the ball screen, reject it, drive the ball to the basket, make the big guy come to you and throw the lob.
82-79. McKaylee, left-hand finish at the rim goes. Got around Mo for two. 82-81. You could tell these two teams showed up wanting to win this game.
You'd think they're playing for money.
You would think they were. A talk to Nigel at half court. 2:11 to go. Brown has it now. Back to Nigel. Cross-court pass to Tay. Drives into the paint. Stop, pivot, out to X. 4 to shoot. Brown with three. Step back. Three-pointer. In and out. Tapped out of bounds by Colorado. Davis had inside position, and Sanders had to knock it away from him to prevent the offensive rebounded putback. So the Sooners get a fresh 20. And they'll inbound on the baseline with 1:55 to go, leading 82-81. Mo's got it. Nigel has it on the bounce. Nigel drives, cut off, fadeaway left wing, short. Mo slaps it out to half court, but Hargress runs it down. He sprints to the other end and has it knocked away out of bounds by Nigel, who saves a lay-in.
Not a bad idea by Mo. I mean, they teach those guys, they coach them to tip the ball out, get yourself another opportunity, but it went right to Barrington Hargress. I wonder if it went off his leg.
No, I don't think it did, but I can't believe they didn't call a foul there on Nigel, because I think Nigel hacked him, and they've called everything else this half, or this game.
Well, Nigel got fouled on this end, so he said, we're going to give them both a free one.
Hargress into the paint, got the call this time. Draws the foul, and he's going back to the line.
Yeah, you got to help off, and that's the thing with him. We talk about make him take a tough two, but he's going to get around a player. He's so skilled offensively. He's going to get around somebody, so you got to help off of him. And if he does kick it out, make those other guys beat you. Don't continue to send their best player to the foul line.
Xavier Brown called for his second foul. Hargress, 2 free throws. First one is up and good. It rolls in. He's now 11 for 11 free throw shooting. And that ties it at 82. 1:33 to go in overtime. He can give Colorado the lead here with this one. Second one up, good as well. 28 points for Barrington Hargress. 83-82, Buffaloes have their first lead of overtime. X, middle of the floor, half court. Gives to Mo on the wing, back to Brown, dribbles to the baseline, drives the baseline, kick corner, attack. 3 ball is up, back iron miss, foul called on Colorado.
Great dribble drive and find by Xavier Brown. Tiptoeing that baseline, finding Kowalatak. He missed the shot, but good job by Tay Davis again to get the inside position that you need to give yourself a chance on the offensive glass.
Hargress called for his third. That's just the 9th team foul on Colorado, so this is a 1-and-1 for Tay Davis here. 1:16 to play. 83-82 Buffaloes. The front end is up and good. Tay 6 for 6. That ties it. Atak, Wiggy, Davis. And then Brown and Pack out there in the red unis for OU. Second one up, good. OU back in front. 19 for Tay. Timeout Porter. Both coaches got an extra timeout for overtime, so Porter had one more than Tad Boyle did, so they both have one remaining now. For the Sooners, Nigel Pack 20, Tay Davis 19. For the Buffaloes, Hargress 28, and McKaylee has 18.
Yeah, Hargress 28 points, 12 of 12 from the foul line. Those guys have shot the ball extremely well from the free throw line tonight. They've gotten a ton of them. 30 of 35 the Buffaloes are. Again, the Sooners just have shot 26. Colorado's made 30.
That was Hargress's 4th foul, by the way. I think it said 3rd. And that obviously would be massive if they could foul him out of this game. .35 free throw attempts. Trying to see if an opponent has shot more than that. Vandy shot 31 against him. Missouri 33 in Columbia this year. Remember that free throw fest. Arizona State had 34 free throw attempts against him. Nope, this is the most free throw attempts for an opponent this year against Oklahoma. Colorado's got the ball down 1. 1:12 to go. Hargress brings it up. Gets a pick from McKaylee, uses it, draws 2 defenders, gives it up. Inman back to Hargress. Angles left, finds Sanders. Sanders on the baseline. 1 minute to go in overtime. McKaylee on the wing, 10 to shoot. Still McKaylee. Once Hargress, can't get it to him yet. 5 to shoot. Now finds Hargress on the backdoor dive to the rim. Kick corner. Holland for 3. No good. In and out. Offensive rebound. Sanders back up. Blocked by Atak. Loose ball. McKaylee. Kick out. Hargress. And he's fouled on the perimeter. With 39 seconds to play. Sooners could not come up with a rebound or a loose ball, and Hargress headed back to the line.
Wow. It was really good defense. You forced them to other people to shoot. You just could not come up with the rebound right there. Kowalatak was right on top of one of the players. Couldn't get the basketball. Mo McGee had touched it. Tay Davis has touched it. Just couldn't come up with it. And then you put their best player on the line who hadn't missed a free throw all night.
Third foul on Tay. Hargress's first is good. Tie game. 84 all. 39 seconds to go. A 37th foul shot of the night for Colorado coming here. Hargress to put him in front. Puts it in the air and in the net. He's got 30. 85-84 Buffs. Hargress out with those 4 fouls. They replace him with Crawford. And they're going to apply some full court pressure here. Both coaches 1 timeout if they want it. Tay gets it into X. Here we go. Sooners down 1. Brown into the front court on a sprint. Drives down the lane to the rim. Got fouled. Put it up. Missed it. But Brown's going to the line.
Great play right there. Catch Colorado sleeping. They thought that the Sooners were going to come up and try to run a play and this, that, and the other. Well, instead, when they went to that man press, when anybody man-to-man presses you, then it's just up to that point guard to get by his person. And once he got by him with a ball screen from Mo, with Mo's help, he got by him, and then Xavier did the rest. Just get all the way to the basket.
First free throw good to tie it. Update on the score. Oklahoma 85, Colorado 85. Referees 44. 44 fouls tonight. Unbelievable. We've got 32 seconds to go. This one could put OU back in front. Xavier Brown second in the air and good. He's got 15. 86-85 Sooners. 2.8 between game and shot clock. Inbounds to Hargress. Can they keep from putting Barrington Hargress on the line? Hargress gives it up to McKaylee on the arc. Hands it back to Hargress. They'll double team him. He'll dribble out of the double team. 17 seconds to go in the overtime. Sooners by 1. Still Hargress. 10 to shoot. Cross court pass Sanders. Sanders into the paint. Jump stop. Dip. Gives it up. Inman. 4 on the shot clock. Fadeaway short. A caught the rebound. Sooners have it. 3.9 foul. Kowalatak will go to the line.
What a play right there. Again, really good defense. And Tay Davis, you give him credit. I mean, when you got a guy as good as Hargress and he gives it up, how about you just don't let him get it back?
Yeah.
Don't let him get it back. Make them run some other people off some screens and make them find somebody else. And none of those other guys really wanted to shoot. You could tell that spin move shot that they were going to, they didn't really want to take that shot. That was the last option right there.
Kowalatak first free throws tonight. First is up and good. It's a 2-point game. The foul was on McKaylee, his 4th. 3.9 to go. Tad Boyle has a timeout. He'll likely call it make or miss after this free throw. 15 points tonight for Kowalatak. Second free throw up. Got it both. It's a 3-point game. Timeout Colorado. Timeout Porter Moser. Correction.
Well, what you want to do is get your defense organized. You've seen so many games where the team that gets up 3 by a free throw, they don't call the timeout, and the other team enters the basketball, and they sprint down the floor, and they tie the game up with a shot or something like that. Regardless of the score, you get the lead right here. Now it's more important that the defensive team, the team is going to be going on defense, calls timeout and get themselves organized. You got a 3-point lead. What do you do here? Do you foul them and put them on the line? Let them, make the free throws that they're going to shoot from the foul line, or do you force them to shoot a 3?
At Missouri, they chose not to foul, and it hurt them. However, as Porter has mentioned before, it's harder to do that now because of the gather rule. It's a lot easier for someone to go into their shot motion and get 3 free throws if you try to intentionally foul them. So We'll see how they play it. Earlier in the year, he told us he had changed his stance on this, that he doesn't want to foul in this situation. Let's see if he's changed his mind. They got to go length of the floor. Sanders will be the inbounder. Atak will defend him. All the other Buffaloes at half court or deeper. Hargress is the deepest. Here we go. Sanders has it. Looking to inbound. He's running the baseline. Gets it into Hargress, and a foul is called on Tay Davis as he had his arm around Hargress. The ball went out of bounds. It looked like it was going to be a turnover, but it will be 2 free throws for Hargress. And Tay had his left arm around his waist. That is his 4th foul. I'll tell you what, Kev, if this goes to double overtime somehow, both teams are going to have a hard time fielding a squad.
You got any eligibility left?
I have 1 year, yes. I'm carrying a little more weight than I did in my playing days, though. I might have to go half court on you. Yeah, we got a bit of a pause here to make sure the clock. Well, there's more time on the clock now than there was before.
How does that happen?
They put 3.9 on it now. There was, I guess, no time went off the clock.
No time, yep.
So 2 shots for Hargress, who hasn't missed tonight. First one is no good. He rimmed it out. Now do they miss intentionally? 88-85 OU, 3.9.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to miss this on purpose.
Here we go. Hargress with the second. Up, high arcing shot is good. He's got 31. I don't know if he was trying to miss that or not.
He tried to miss it.
That was had more loft than most. 88-86 OU, and now Tad Boyle will use his final timeout. Wow, what a game. It has not been aesthetically pleasing, and there have been way too many fouls, but it's close and wildly entertaining. Sooners lead it by 2. Kev, they got to get it inbounds. Don't pull a Duke here. You got to get it inbounds and then hit a couple of free throws, and you move to Saturday.
Yeah, for sure. You got to, and again, we talked about the man-to-man press. That's easy to break because you just tell Xavier Brown just to be cut and get open and get the basketball. I expect Colorado to come out in a zone press. So they're going to put like a 1-2-1-1 or a 2-2-1, something like that. They'll probably put a guy on the basketball to make it a little bit harder. And then the first inbounds pass, they're going to trap him. Be strong with the basketball. Don't turn it over. Make a play. You can get fouled at this point. They're going to they have to foul you. So don't just cough it up like Moser did for Duke. He just threw it up in the air and tried to advance the ball across the court. It was deflected, tipped. The other team got it and threw it in. And UConn made a shot. What you got to do is be strong with the basketball. You got 10 seconds here in the backcourt, so there's no need to try to feel like you got to get it across half court.
Here we go. Tay Davis, the inbounder, comes into X, knocked away from him, back out of bounds. It'll stay Sooner ball, and a little time went off the clock there. 2.8 now.
Well, and what you got to do, again, you got to V-cut and get open. Keep that guy on your back, Xavier Brown. Don't let him climb over the top of you.
Tay's got it again. Trying to get it in, and the foul's going to be called as X was tackled trying to get to the ball by Jalen Holland.
That did Colorado a favor right there by that foul. They wanted to foul. They needed to foul. So X gets to the foul line, just made 2 free throws himself, knocked these down. Sooners with a 2-point lead, 88-86 with 2.8 to go.
And no timeouts for Colorado. Whatever happens here, they got to get it and go. 2 free throws into Xavier Brown, 4 for 6 at the line tonight. He's got the first. 3 dribbles, eyes it, launches it, got it. 3-point game. He could put him in the semifinals with this one. 89-86. Second one for Xavier Brown. In the air, money. And you can unhitch the wagon. Put the ponies in the barn. 4-point game, inbound Hargress. He'll throw it up from half court. It's no good. And the Sooners are headed to the semifinals of the Crown. Final score in overtime, Oklahoma 90 and Colorado 86.
Wow, what a game. Glad to get out of that one. I mean, you were missing, obviously, Dayton Forsythe, but then you had 2 of your better defenders, better players foul out of this one. So the Sooners are really lucky to get out of this one with a win. Great job by them just to finish this one off, 90-86.
Sooners pick up their 20th win of the season. Colorado's season comes to an end. Oklahoma into the semifinals, 12:30 Central Time on Saturday afternoon against either Baylor or Minnesota. The postgame show is next. 90-86, Oklahoma wins it in overtime here in Vegas. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be a premier partner of OU Athletics and the exclusive provider of the OU debit and credit cards. As the largest privately owned bank in the nation, MidFirst Bank has the strength, stability, and expertise to help you prepare for the now and the future. So no matter your financial goal, MidFirst Bank is the trusted partner to help you achieve it. MidFirst Bank.